What is poppin'? Just making sure everything's working real quick. Yep, looks like we're all good. Well, time to start learning. Trying to think where I even begin with this. So there's like a beginner guide. I need to put out a stream message as well. Cool. Yo, what's going on, Chris? What's poppin'? I just need to make sure I'm not with my restream that it's not going to my main channel because I disabled it, but like I don't trust anything ever. No, I don't appear to be live over there. Guess you refreshed subscriptions at the right time. Nice. Yep, looks like we're all good. Cool. Hey, what's up, Benjamin? YouTube comments seem screwed up, but live stream chat's fine. So I am here. Really? YouTube comments is messed up right now? I guess that's not necessarily uncommon. So. What's up, guys? What's up, Raven? Yeah, we're posting a highlight reel at some point today, the community highlights. What's up, Tyler? Last time I was this early, my first wife left me. Sad. I think Nightbot should work over there. Actually, let me. Oh, I think I might need to add Nightbot in. Hold on. Over on the YouTube chat. It should be over on Twitch chat. Let me check real quick. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Now the command should work. It wasn't turned on before, so we're good now. I'll try it. Nightbot's really slow on YouTube as well, so it just sometimes doesn't work. Anyways, I'm trying to think where we start. So we got. I'm wondering if we should just start by watching like a YouTube commentary or something like that, or like sorry, like a GDQ type thing. We're definitely doing 80% glitchless. All right, well anyway, since the Nightbot doesn't seem to be working, I'll just fill you guys all in on what's going on right now. Currently my goal is not only to learn how to speedrun Pokemon Red, but I want to learn how to speedrun Pokemon Yellow and basically do a 2-game, 1-controller type thing. That's something that they've actually done on GDQ, but I wanted to try it myself. It seemed like a really fun challenge. I didn't think that just doing one of the Pokemon games by themselves would be all that difficult, especially since there are beginner guides to get through. So I'll probably be doing like, you know, more simpler strats, easier manips. But the trick is that I have to do like a manip in Pokemon Red, and then I'd have to do a manip in Pokemon Yellow, and the games are actually very different. So, hey Easy, your hair looks good today. Thank you. We can check out this guide though. Oh, it's a paste bin. I'd rather watch something right now. There was something I saw in here that maybe we could start out with, which is this Pokemon Red menuing guide for beginners. I don't even know what could be featured in it, but we could go ahead and check it out. It's only like 9 minutes long, so perhapsingly we'll just start over here.
What's up?
I didn't really like look into anything on what I should start with. We're just gonna go with this. Do I like baseball? I played it when I was a kid, or like the sport when I was a kid, but I'm not like super into it. My cam might be a little bit big for this. I'm just wondering if I change my cam on this scene, is it smaller on this one? Oh, no, we're fine. Okay, I can make this a little bit smaller then. Size me down. Size some of this down. I was just making sure it wouldn't screw up my Game Boy Color scene. But for baseball, I don't know. I'm not a big sports fan in general, so.
What's up, guys? Today
hopefully this audio is loud enough. I know I'm probably much louder than that, so I'll turn it up.
Pokemon Red menuing.
That should be good.
I really want to emphasize how important these techniques are. You can literally shave minutes of your PBs by learning and practicing what I'm about to show you. You will start with the really easy things first and go into a little more advanced tech towards the end. But everything I'll be showing you is really simple. And with some practice, you guys will get this done in no time. And 100%
going pretty good, going pretty well today. I just got back from the gym and eating my like second meal, so I woke up really late. I don't know what happened last night. But I slept until like 1 p.m. and I went to bed early. There was no control. I slept through. I mean, I had an alarm, but like I don't have a real job, so I can sleep as long as I want. Apparently, I needed it.
All right, let's get started.
Yeah, this is glitchless.
All right.
So it's more of like a 2-hour run.
With something really easy. Running from encounters. The way you do this is basically you clear the first text box, and then through the Squirtle cry, you hold down and right, and then time the A press to run. I'm gonna show you.
So this is having to do with buffering inputs, it looks like. So there's like one dialogue you have to mash through right there.
Down
and then
right.
This one you don't have to mash through.
Boom.
So right when you hear the cry, that's when you press down right, and then right when you see the run pop up, that's when you press the select button.
All right, let's go.
So we'll actually slow that down just a hair, I mean, we won't be able to hear the cry really, but I'm just gonna put it on like 50% speed. So again, there's the first dialogue box here. B.
Down and right.
So before the next box even pops up, yeah, it'll just buffer like that. That's really cool. There's certain things in this game that seem to buffer, and there's other things that don't seem to be, don't seem to do it.
Easy. Like I said, really easy.
Is this
stuff.
emulator? I mean, I don't know if this guy's playing on an emulator. I'm playing on an emulator. To be able to do it hardware-wise, I would need 2 GameCubes with 2 of the Game Boy attachments on it. I would need a Wavebird to put my GameCube controller inputs output to both of the consoles. I would need to get another GameCube component cable, which are not cheap. I would need, I mean, I have a capture card that could take the input. Ideally, I'd probably want another OSSC to run it through. I could probably just use a regular like upscaler though. Or I could just play it on emulator. So that's your answer.
Alright, now we'll show you how to buff slot 2. I'm gonna use Short Guy as an example because usually you want a potion here. So the way you do this is while you scroll to items.
Again, this is because I'm specifically doing 2 games, 1 controller. If I was doing 1 game, 1 controller, I would just use official hardware. Am I high as always? No, I don't. I'm not really smoking that much anymore.
While you select it, you keep holding down.
Been pretty busy.
Like I'm gonna show you here.
I swear, people think I'm like stoned when I'm just like physically and mentally tired.
All right, this is how you do it. Pretty simple.
Buffering. Let me see this again.
Alright, now we'll show you how to buff slot 2. I'm gonna use Short Guy as an example because usually you want a potion here. So the way you do this is while you scroll to items and while you select it, you keep holding down and mash A. Like I'm gonna show you here.
Wait.
Alright, this is how you do it. Pretty simple.
He needs like a slowdown or something. I think what he's saying here is that you just keep holding down once you reach the menu. So when you hold down, like you don't have to keep pressing down, it'll just automatically do it. And right when you hit item, then you can just keep doing it. If it's on like the second slot, you'll probably be fine, or the first slot. Or no, potion was on the second one. So maybe it's more about reacting. Like look at his down input basically. Or he did press it multiple times. I don't know. I'll have to test this all out on my own.
This is how you do it. Pretty simple.
I just showed up in the ad that ran before this. Was it for herpes cream? Don't know what your Google searches were, but Maybe Google knows.
Now we'll show you how
What's up, Tommy? What's up, random stuff?
swap slot 2.
Can you use Nidoking?
For example, here
We're gonna be using Nidoking in both games.
swap.
Oh, down
pawn
input's
draw
covered by face cam.
up to slot 2 on your menu.
Gotcha.
The way it works is pretty much just buffering slot 2 like I showed you before, but using select instead.
You didn't really miss anything though. He was just like holding down and then that was pretty much it.
See? Showed you before, but using select instead. Like I'm gonna show you here. See? Very simple.
So yeah, all he's showing there is that you, at some point, you'll probably want to take items that you don't need that are closer to the top of the inventory and switch them with stuff that's towards the bottom. So like right there, you know, the Helix Fossil you don't really need in the speed run, but it's something that you're forced to obtain, and you can switch it with the repels, which are going to be useful in the speed run. But you start from top to bottom. You don't go to the repel and drag it up. All
right, now I'm gonna show you how to buffer slot 3. And unlike for slot 2, while you go into the item menu, you don't want to hold down, but instead once you're in the menu, then hold down and then press A. I guess shows right here. So yeah, this also.
Wait, what?
Hold down, but instead once you're in the menu, then hold down and then press A. I guess shows right here.
So you don't buffer for third slot, I guess.
Alright, now this is gonna be swapping slot 3. Like before, it almost works.
Just holding down and mashing A as you hit the item always selects slot 2.
Like buffering slot 3, but with select instead. Let's see.
Honestly, a lot of this is more that I'm just gonna have to feel it out.
Swapping Ife, I guess. This is not something you'd usually do, but yeah. This is very simple. Alright, go down into the menu and down and select immediately after. Now you can fast swap slot 3. Also pretty simple.
It is a bit sloppy, but like the concept's easy to understand enough, so.
Alright, this time I'm gonna show you how to fast scroll after using an item.
What's up, Bum?
I'm gonna use
this is a pretty short tutorial,
for example, because after using a potion here to heal up, you wanna fast scroll down to rare candies to get level 20.
I think watching any GDQ run of Glitchless Red with like as long as Shen's on the couch is probably more useful than any guide that they have access to. Considering the main guide that they have is a paste spin. I don't know why. I don't know why it's a paste spin. Out of all the things that they could use. Rather have like a video guide so I can actually see what's going on, you know? Let me see if there's anything else here. There's like any percent. This is just regular any percent though. Oh. Oh, hell yeah. Pokemon Red menuing techniques and tips run. Wait, does he run through the entire game? Yeah. Oh, wait a second. There's this. Seems a lot more useful than anything else. And I'm sure that Pokeguy is like a world record holder, so I'm sure the explanations are going to be pretty good on here. I think we might just watch this and maybe throw it up on speed if it's talking too slow. Let me see if there's anything else here. Shen is a god. Yeah. Yeah, the Manips, we'll probably tackle for sure the Nidoran Manip today. I'm just seeing what other things they have here. And then they have the world record route, although I'll probably be avoiding that. And probably just be focusing on the beginner guide once I actually know what's kind of going on route-wise. Okay, we'll watch this one instead. So I guess I'm going to just throw myself up here and go ahead and just disable chat. Okay, let's check this out. Anybody there? Oh no.
All right, how about the game sound good? Right?
Oh. Hi. I wasn't prepared for that.
It's gotta sound good, right? I think so. All right, how about the game sound?
We might just watch a GDQ run. I don't think I could stand this for 2 hours.
Not used to emulator. Well, what's the problem?
Guys, this is why if you want people to run your games, you need good tutorials. Just like, you guys are seeing it in real time. You're seeing somebody who hasn't ran a game before trying to get into community, and dude, I can't, for one of like a pretty conceptually easy game to understand, and I'm sitting here like already, I mean, I'm already committed to learning it at this point, so I'm going to, but like, no shade to this specific person. It's just like, this could have been edited. This could have been not like, okay. I don't think speedrunning guides should be live commentary. They should be edited. That's just the main thing here. You don't have a good mic or anything. That's not much you can do about it.
Okay.
I've literally learned, okay, for example, Ratatouille had no commentary. Absolutely no commentary. It was only text, and I learned it perfectly because it was an edited tutorial. Like, I had no issues with it, and there was not an ounce of commentary in that, and I learned the entire run in like 2 hours.
My mic should be fine. There ain't no reason for it not to be.
We're gonna download the emulator. If you go to leaderboard over here, go to view rules. Latest release of Gambat, whatever it's called, speedrun. You can go right there. I just don't know if this is the best way. Like, I feel like a GDQ run, I would be able, basically what I think what I want is a GDQ run. Honestly, I'm gonna look for that instead because I feel like it'd be more entertaining for all of us. So, Pokemon glitchless GDQ. Even if it's blue, that's still better than nothing. So there's this one. This Pokemon yellow. Honestly, we want red or blue. That's not gonna cut it. Pokemon gold. I'll just search Pokemon red, blue, glitchless. Maybe we'll get something better. Red race from 4 years ago. It's probably hella outdated. I don't know if they have any other like glitchless, but the time was a 1:54:28. What's the current? Oh my god, the time's dropped like, I mean, it was during a race, so you can't expect amazing times, but I just don't feel like that 1:54 would be very good if you have 4 people competing in it. Oh, did they ever have a GDQ run like this, or? Yeah, ESA might have something. Like, I don't feel like we should watch the world record. Wait a second. Wait a second. 2 months ago? Bro, this is what's wrong with YouTube. I searched Pokemon Red, Blue, glitchless, and it takes me, how many videos did I have to scroll through to find exactly what I was looking for? This is exactly what I was searching for. Why did I have to go through Pokemon fucking Gold? And I don't understand. But I think this is exactly what we wanted.
It's $110. They say, thanks for having me. I had so much fun. Let's hecking.
Wait, is it not glitchless? It's a 2-hour run. It would have to be.
See the timer go.
Oh, it's catch 'em all. Damn it. I guess that was probably in the thumbnail. That's a crazy time for catch 'em all. So all I saw was 1:51:43, and I'm like, oh, that must be a glitchless any percent run. But no, that nothing in this indicates what it would have been until I got there. That sucks. It was a wild run though. I'm probably gonna check that out later tonight. I'm not gonna lie. That sounds hype. Dude, wait a second. We could watch the blue glitchless TAS by my boy Ty Kevin 83. Wait, with audio commentary. Oh, this is 6 years ago. Would that even be? No, like they're saying right here, really lucky run. Nidorann's DVs or that. So this would have been no manipped then, right? It may be helpful. Like I'm definitely going to check it out. I was planning on hitting up Kevin at some point on asking him questions over this because he's extremely knowledgeable, obviously. Is there... Wait, what? Here it is. Pokemon Red any percent glitchless. Guys, I think we're good here. I think we got one. I think we found one.
Everyone,
it may not be a good... No, we're doing Red. We're actually going to be learning Red because I found out for that GDQ challenge, because I watched about like a half hour of it last night, is that the only reason why they did blue and yellow, I thought there was a specific reason, but it was a donation incentive. And the only difference really is that blue has a more difficult Nidoran manip. So yeah. Also, I searched GDQ, not ESA.
Conception 2 again. Another
all right, cool.
Game Boy Color
Let's check
run
this
here
out.
for you. I mean, I'm
Oh,
sure they've seen
Conception.
you guys
What's
plenty
up, dude?
already, but if you guys want to introduce yourselves as well.
Conception, you're the only commentated run I could find that I can probably bear. So shout outs to you. You're going to teach me Pokemon Red, okay?
Yeah, sure. My name is Genesis.
No pressure.
I'm a Gen 1 runner as well. Mostly glitch categories though, so something new for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm AJ, and I'm also an
ESA when I needed them the
runner
most.
I'm also a runner of this category, and I also run all the stuff in Pokemon series.
Yeah, absolutely. So we got two experts on different sides of the field here, so it's good. Also wanted to say thank you guys so much.
Yeah, I
kind
kinda
of
like that
donations
Lapras
came through
plushie.
for our incentives here. I calculated close.
That was
to
an insane
$1,000
coincidence that came in
raised
here.
for just this game.
I know,
Very
right?
close. A little under, but for all of our character
Well,
namings, we're actually.
I already looked on speedrun.com for the guides. Like, they exist, but like, this is going to be equally as good.
I'm gonna go ahead and cut off for character and rival now because we're getting.
All I
ready
need
to
to
use them
see
in
is
the
a
next 20
visualization of
seconds
the
or so.
route, and then I'm going to learn the
another
manips in my own time.
30 seconds.
I just need to like
for
look and
Squirtle.
see where I'm going,
And
point
then
A
Nidoran,
to
you got a
point
few
B.
more minutes if you guys want to still throw in some donations for that.
I'll
we're
learn
gonna
the
cut off
basic like
character and rival now,
couple
so what do we have
manips
for
at the
winners for
start,
those?
and then I'll just start doing runs, and then I'll do
one
that,
last
get
30
better
seconds,
at it, and then
Any
it'll
last
be
minute
good.
donations?
Okay.
Thank you guys so much for all those donations. Like I said, a few more seconds for Squirtle, and then for Nidoran, a few more minutes.
No, I think we're good with this.
So we're gonna get started. We changed the settings here to fast text speed, and we turn off the battle animations. Pretty standard for Pokemon runs. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, Moon
right.
manip's going to be difficult.
All right, yeah, like I said, first things we're gonna do is get to name our character and our rival. I had a feeling I was practicing these a little bit. All right, so we got Mitako with a capital M, right?
Oh yeah, you got Mitako's name in there.
M-A-K-O.
I love Mitako.
Right. There we go.
I just wasn't expecting it.
And Ball Guy. Here he is. And all the
Oh wait. So real quick, Conception's in my Twitch chat, and he says, so I'll say this run is brutal at the beginning because I made a mistake in allowing nicknames for character and Nidoran and shit. It throws off the manips. Didn't realize at the time. Honestly, that's gonna be okay because I'm sure you're gonna explain like what's going on in this. That's funny that happened. Also, because I'm gonna be learning the manips separately. I don't plan to be learning the manips from any GDQ run or anything. So all I really need out of this is some solid commentary to let me know what's going on, some of the like deeper mechanics of it. I'm also gonna tonight I'm gonna watch through Kevin's tasks because he's just a wealth of information. So I'm definitely gonna check that out as well. Maybe I'll check out the Catch 'em All run as well from GDQ. Those are probably all that I'm gonna watch, and then of course I'm gonna watch the blue yellow one game or two games, one controller. Those are all of what I'm going to watch. Those are going to be really good information wise, and I'm sure the manip tutorials on speedrun.com are going to be fine for me. And if they're not, I got my boy Shenanigans, I got Kevin, I got the whole squad, so I'll be fine to learn it. I guess so, Bum, if you need to.
All right, we got capital G.
I might make
Not very good with the
might
spelling.
make him
I'm not used to doing
Nightbot
that.
immune.
Usually we just do one character names.
I can bring
Adding
chat
the
back
characters
also.
actually adds.
It's gonna be over his face, but
it's,
it's okay.
it's a frame per letter every time it pops up, right? So we usually do one character names. All right.
That's a lot of time. One
we've got
frame
this
per
potion here
character?
just for beginning safety, in case our first.
And
rival fight
this
goes
game
a
runs
little
at
poorly.
14
Otherwise,
FPS.
it's pretty good.
Yeah, Rival 1
Question
is
mark?
scary sometimes.
I'm throwing out a random number like I know what I'm talking about, but I just thought I heard that somewhere.
Classic oak.
Yeah. Just have to wait. This is the very last seconds for the squirrel.
Yeah, I'll say we'll cut off
Names,
Squirtle as soon as we.
There's no
enter
way
here.
this is 6.
And cut.
All right, we'll cut Squirtle here.
I thought this game was really low frame rate.
Nice.
Looks like we're gonna have a Justice League lineup going on
Oh
here.
yeah. If neither one didn't get sniped.
Yeah, unless we get a
Perhaps.
unless we get a snipe, yeah.
All right, somebody said 30.
That's
That's
some
like
That's
believable.
also some awesome. Yeah.
I'm here if you have any questions too. I haven't grinded the game down to a top level time or anything, but I know a lot about it. And yeah, oh, it is 60 frames.
Also
Really? I had no
some
idea.
It was done for this run.
That makes the.
All right, so we're gonna.
I thought
do
frame perfect tricks were
A,
just like a lot easier.
It was capital
that.
capital M, right? In man.
I assumed it was lower frame rate because people get tricks so consistently,
Alright.
unless there's like a lot of buffering involved.
We'll just keep it all one word. There we go.
That's
Yeah,
what I
not very
thought.
fast with the spelling,
Learn.
Don't usually have to do it.
At least you don't have to pick Bulba.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Not a big deal,
That's
though.
True. All right, and now we enter
Just curious.
our first of thousands of chances of RNG here.
Oh yeah. In,
Okay, so Conception, since you're in the chat, I'm just gonna ask questions occasionally. So what happens if you die during this fight? I've actually never known what happens with like you get KO'd by.
Is one of the reset points.
guess what would his
most
name
of
be
the
in this
best
game?
runner in this category because
If you're red in this game, you
is-
slew them.
yeah, lots of random, especially if Bulb is at it's failed.
Oh,
That's
no.
a very good start. And that's
Yeah.
exactly what we doesn't want to
Yeah.
see because Grower will of course with a beginner
Credit help, yeah.
Yeah, Grower will of course slow these fights a lot, and we definitely have to win this fight to have the experience, because you want to be level 6 of course. again, and
yeah, you lose that
also
XP.
beat one over Pokemons in Road 1 before going to Viridian Forest. Yeah, that's Viridian Forest.
Yep, Viridian Forest, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you really want to see crits here, at least if you got if you growls, because in Gen 1 crits they ignore the stat effects like growl, tail whip, and so on.
That's the most of the case. In
Yeah, that's
every
important.
sport,
That's
yeah.
an important distinction to make actually, because I don't think a lot of people realize that crits ignore all of them, even ones that help you. So like if you got growled down, crits ignore that. But yeah, if you use tail whip on an enemy, it's going to ignore that as well. And like early game, it sometimes can suck to get crits, because if you tail whip them down, crits like scale to your level or something like that. I can't remember the exact math behind it, but yeah, that can actually kind of screw you, I believe.
Versions.
Mhm.
For example, it's exactly the same things at Gen 8 actually.
Yeah, carried it through all the way.
Wait, do you get money from that? Oh, you do. So you lose the money as well.
That was a
That's
pretty good run.
pretty
Yeah,
low
to
amount of
be
money
honest.
to care
Better
about,
than the
though.
practice run we did yesterday.
Oh
that's for
yeah.
sure.
way better. Incoming Rod ones, so of course many random encounter can appear right now. One of the most
Okay, all right.
counterless. That's
all right.
pretty good to be
Yeah.
honest. So yeah, one of the
Doesn't it double your level? That sounds
most,
right. I just wasn't sure how it
easy
actually
one you can
worked.
get is a level 2 Rattata, because Rattata can also tail sweeps, and that's let you a lot of HP for the rest of this early game.
I'm sorry. I have to play it back because I didn't really understand what he said there.
Rattata, because Rattata can also tail sweeps, and that's let you a lot of HP for the rest of this early game. So
Oh,
it's really
okay.
great.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll see what we get. Yeah, having no encounters going up is I don't usually have that very
No.
often. So
I didn't know
Another
getting a
another thing to
Rattata
be
would be
different
actually
in the
useful.
marathon run for Pokemon Red is of course to play way safer than a PB attempt for many reasons.
Is there
because
CC? I doubt it would be accurate. To what that It's not letting me move it like over here.
in a PB attempt, most of the decisions are really risky to actually get a very good times, especially because we reach so high level, and the time goes down so far that it's actually impossible to get for example a sub 150.
It's actually
without
kinda
taking any
accurate.
risk, so
This is actually
yeah,
nuts.
this is a marathon run, so of course.
Yeah, we're
Deception
taking
will
some
play
safe.
safe.
Yeah, definitely as safe as I possibly can. Yeah.
Like, dude, this is
Psydoka
like
saves then.
Yeah, Psydoka say, yeah. You can either, there's kind of two sides of the coin here. You can talk to Oak from the side like I'm doing here. Or a lot of people
Oh, you wanna
also
kill
talk
one,
to him
okay.
from behind.
Mhm.
That is just simply because your rival is a very slow walker. So the higher up we get, the less frames he has to walk off the screen like he just did. So, yeah, but, you know, you also have to walk more spaces to get behind Oak, too. So there's a little give and take there, so.
Mhm.
All right.
Let's see what you
As
get
escape
here.
This route, that should be the good time to cut the Nidoran incentive. Bad.
Ah, he blocked you.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Almost
That's-
encounterless.
Yeah, almost.
And that's a rat attack, level 3 Lord 2, level
Yeah,
3.
all right.
That's totally alright. Honestly, that's a very good start actually.
Yeah, that's a very solid start. If we had not gotten any encounters there, which does happen, not often.
You can talk to him. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Not a
That's
great-
No, I already
Yeah,
actually knew
but,
that.
What?
oh, wow.
Whoa!
All right.
That's 150 to miss a tackle. 120, I mean.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the
two
rate
times
on
the
missing that
that's
tackle right there?
Yeah. that's
Very
not
bad
great.
RNG. Anyway.
Yeah, so we would have had to get experience after the forest if we.
I
had
know
not
what
gotten
he
any
said. I'm
encounters,
just like
obviously.
verifying that what he said was correct.
Because Conception does get a portion at the very beginning of the run.
Oh,
you
it's
have to
95
do
accurate. I didn't
product
actually know that in
swap,
Gen 1 it
except
was
if
a
you
1
do
in
other
20.
things,
Yeah, I do a
for the
different
Pokemon.
input
Yeah,
here.
you do a different input.
Mhm.
Oh, so it wasn't a
Because,
Gen 1
becoming
miss.
one
I didn't
of
know it
the-
was 95.
yeah,
That's
one
funny
of
as
the things
hell.
We have to explain. This is RNG manipulations. If you do exactly the same things from a hard reset in these games, you will always
Let me see what you
get
buy in that shop again.
one of them. Yeah, one of the things
Not
we have
user.
to explain. This is RNG.
Just some Pokeballs?
manipulations. If you
Okay.
do exactly the same things from a hard reset in these games, you will always get exactly the same result. This is exactly why. This is exactly.
Yeah,
why
does he?
it's
I heard
actually
120
set
as
at a
well. It
very
was 1 in
specific point.
20.
At this moment,
That's what I was like. I was like, wait,
Yes.
what?
Right now. Yeah, you can cut it. Well, yeah, you can give it to me now. Yeah. Hey.
Oh.
120 plus
Just
1,
to see.
256. Yeah, I mean, it's not even worth bringing up, but it kind of is because it. You know,
So,
eventually you're gonna
very
use
precise inputs to get
moves
to
256 times, so you can expect one miss.
Yeah,
It's
and well, the
not really all that
interesting
uncommon, I
showing,
suppose.
We can buffer a few inputs to
yes.
start.
Yeah, so you get the
game
marathon
with a
safety
very certain
balls.
Frame, and after that, we just hit A bunch of times, like 7 A inputs here in this manip, in order to get Nidoran, and we then
Ooh.
hope to get a Euro
Gonna
ball.
reset.
You're
I don't
gonna,
really know what I messed up there.
you're gonna reset the
I see.
solo ball,
So I didn't
Probably,
realize
of
the
course,
manip
practice
also
more just to
guarantees
get
that
rid of
you
all the
catch it
tackles,
first try.
but also lose
Oh,
you
because of the
know,
nicknames.
sometimes to
Oh.
run after that. So
Ooh.
just try to go.
Yeah, your
for
movement looked pretty
yellow
nice.
ball manipulation. This is the pretty hard stuff to do also.
Like I've seen this
because,
manip many
you have
times
to
before.
eat a
I used to
full
watch
frame
Gunner Maniac nonstop.
That's some kinds of,
Yeah.
yeah.
That was just
Some
bad
silence.
inputs there. Very precise, like we said.
Because well, I will explain that after you did it. Because yeah, it's
Oh, you 100% from the beginning? I mean, that's fair.
Alright.
It's like you're 8 minutes in. Yeah, I'll skip past all that. In fact, since I know this is gonna fail, I'm gonna grab some water. I forgot to grab some.
What's going on?
IGT0
Yeah.
perhaps.
Yeah,
You-
yeah. Let's do a resave there.
So Etienne, what's IGT0?
IGT0 can be a save when there is a 1 chance for this run. It's a 4 chance to 60 to be on a to have made a save on a frames that's not allowed the yellow ball to works. That's also perhaps mean the Nidoran doesn't have the good IVs, so that's a huge issue for the rest of the runs. We definitely don't want that to happen. So this is why if the yellow ball manipulation seems to be good.
Use
for interceptions,
Squirtle and leaf
and
green runs.
the manipulations fails for no reasons. That's probably an IGT 0. So this is why he just redo a save.
Yeah, as a runner, you can mostly tell if you got IGT 0 or not.
Most of the good runners know exactly when they fail or not in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, chalk the first one up to nerves, but
Okay,
that was just bad inputs on my part.
that was
We'll
going
get
to be
there.
my next
I
question,
promise, let
actually.
you.
Yeah,
Was
yeah.
I wasn't
Let
sure
you.
if
That's
the
also
manip
can,
mattered up until throwing the
change
Pokeball,
the-
but clearly it
the
does.
frame of the
Okay.
ball length.
I'm gonna have to like really like sit down and just mess with buffering inputs like a lot. I mean, I'm probably gonna get that practice with learning these manips, but
All right, come on now.
yeah, it's quick. I see.
I think that's because of the second place of the Pokeball, perhaps.
Yeah. Usually I don't have a problem with that, so let's just swap it. Just to make sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
You-
I heard, in NS
Go here.
So it wasn't because it was swapped onto. But like, why wouldn't that be a thing that you're used to?
Okay.
Or like, yeah, I'm kind of Or do you not usually grab a potion? Is that what it is at the very start of the game? You probably grabbed one.
Something is going on.
It's not as hard as it looks. You can buffer those inputs way in advance. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that's why people are able to get it consistently.
try and
But the
resave it.
buffering is something I just
Okay.
need to like
And then if
learn.
not, we could do it old-fashioned way. And just
Yeah.
heal
Is there a
them after, I
specific
guess.
button combination? So you need like just frame perfect movement and inputs all around.
No, okay, that's the issue there. Hmm.
But they have it routed in a way
That's-
where it's
that's what's
pretty
going on.
consistent.
Okay, so let's just do a reset normal then, because everything else is going fine.
Instead of focusing on ball manip too, I could have just weakened it. So, okay, so it's the text right when you enter the battle. That's what screws up the second half of the manip. But you already get the perfect
Might have to do a general restart.
the perfect IV Nidoran.
There's too many characters on
Like
the square.
once you get into the
I
encounter,
didn't
like
consider
you're
that
good there.
when making the incentive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 'cause
But
I-
that will not fail.
Is
the
it
idea of
is it a
the
different buffer for
the
having that
7
potion in the first
7
slot?
That will also messed up with the yellow ball, if I'm right. But as you.
Like, is it like really
Yeah,
different,
let's-
or just like you
Let's
just
redo
you're just
the-
we're
buffering a
gonna
different
we're
input?
gonna reset the whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yo,
And
what a
then,
fox!
Because we don't want that money to go to waste, we will nickname one of our other Pokemon. Yes, I already deleted the save file, but
Okay, we'll just go ahead and skip ahead. We're not gonna. Actually, I'm kind of. So you on this one you kill a Pidgey. It looks like that's one thing to know.
I'll wait. Level 3.
So the
Pidgey is
Minidoran's
something you
manip
could
correctly?
kill,
Okay,
but
cool.
it's more of like a last resort if you have to. Sure.
Oh, yeah, bullied again.
Ah!
Ah!
Here we go again.
Yeah. Hey, remember this? You shouldn't, because this is the first time I'm doing it. So.
Yeah.
Where do I get Pokemon Red ROM? I can't tell you that.
Okay.
So far, so good.
It's a different buffer, more difficult to buffer with balls in slot 2. I mean, that makes sense. It's gonna add more elements.
No.
What is it? So is it our name?
Yeah, just
Would throwing the Pokeball, because it says the
Let's go for
Motoko
it.
there
Yeah,
when you
we're
throw the
just-
Pokeball.
We're
Yeah.
just gonna tackle. Is it our
no.
what is it? So is it our
The-
name?
Yeah, just go for
Oh, I guess that's
We're
what you're
just
discussing
gonna-
right
just gonna
here.
Tackle.
That's probably
I would never inform you that you could find a Pokemon Red ROM on a website whose name rhymes with Rim Flare. Well, I'm just reading a comment on my Twitch chat.
Really the name Metako because the
Yeah.
dialogue by throwing the ball is a little bit longer.
Yeah, okay. I didn't even think about that.
I think that's the thing, but you definitely have to. Well, that should be fine. Yeah. Definitely have to check the IV of Nidorans after that.
That also kind of rhymes
Should we
with
throw it
Zim's
there?
hair.
Yeah.
Definitely. Even 2 tackle is enough.
Yeah.
There we go.
I thought it would be enough to change the name of the Squirtle, but that's all right. Oh, so
No,
we didn't.
we have the time in Lavender.
All right, so you ended up catching it just
Let's
by.
go, Batman!
Should we name it Batman or is
The
that
good
gonna
old,
throw-
good
oh,
old.
We're thrown off in general.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
just name it Batman.
Way that we
Yeah,
played
definitely.
as a
And if you
child.
have an extra on attack for Perez, that's also a possibility to
Yeah.
have it without the yellow ball program.
Nice, Mario.
But anyway,
Yeah. Oh, should I center
Like
here?
Jim's bear.
no check for the IVs, but that should be fine
Yeah.
because IGT
I mean,
0
I
is
am.
pretty
I'm gonna
rare.
center here.
You're gonna center? That's
Yeah.
also that's
Yeah.
also
So we
things.
can just we don't have to use all of our potions later
Yeah,
on in
because
Nidoran too.
especially when you go for early potion strategy, that's also a good idea to go to the center here.
So yeah, normally you wouldn't be taking any damage, would you? Because you would catch it first try.
Should be.
That was
shouldn't it?
weird because
That
I hit
was
the
weird.
I hit maybe we got IGT that time for
Yeah,
sure. I don't know.
maybe.
Well, we're just gonna assume that's the case because I thought it would be enough to change the Squirtle name, but
Definitely weird because I was pretty sure the manip on
Yeah,
the
I felt-
dialogues was totally fine.
yeah, I felt very certain that was okay.
The
There
Manips
is
are thrown
also
off in the
a
VC
tiny
versions.
chance
I
that
see.
The Pokeball, the yellow ball fail without any issue.
So wait, you
with
pick
the
up-
IVs, but that's pretty.
You pick up the potion at the very start in your bedroom. Pick up the one in that tree.
Well, you definitely have
Um,
to ask to.
Yeah, well, we're
I know there's
we'll
one
put
in
it
front of
the,
a
Pokemon
bug
speedrunning
catcher over
community so
here.
they can tell me
Honestly,
what I
hon-
did wrong.
Honestly, I'm not sure also because I do a different manipulations with only one A press.
And in this one, you
want
want to. Are you supposed to walk on the flowers, on the ones like on the tiles with the flower in the bottom right here? I'm assuming that's why you took this trail up.
longer.
Mhm.
So that way, because for some reason on those tiles there's no no encounters.
Here we go for the antidote. Pretty useful later, especially for the next trainer. So about Viridian Forest, as Genesis explained it earlier in the marathons, there is a difference between two
Yeah, but then you go
different
middle.
grass caves in this forest. Most of them, as Genesis do a specific path here, cannot have encounter, but this one was not one of those.
Yeah, on all the other paths you have a 1 in 32 chance for an encounter. So sometimes if you really want an encounter, you don't get any. It's so.
Oh, I didn't know it was
Yeah,
faster
here you
to.
definitely don't want it.
Yeah.
I guess it makes sense to faster to talk to this one here.
Wait, you don't do block through walls?
No. Yeah, I think they frown
Oh.
upon that in glitchless.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad. We definitely
Yeah.
want to see the over attack, and poison
Yeah.
is also
Ooh.
very bad.
It's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
At least we're full health. We went into it full health. Yeah, I'm already anticipating not doing the ball manip on that one. I'm probably just gonna weaken it like normal, just like I did with the.
I was gonna check out that lowest percent video out later where they're like,
we're gonna heal after this.
can you even
Definitely. A crate is a
can you
kill.
it is like can you even beat Gen 1 glitchless? And I'm sure they're gonna
Yeah, I was
cover
already
that. But yeah,
anticipating that, but
I've
thank
heard
you,
that
Chad. I
badge
appreciate
boosting
that.
is
Thanks for looking out.
absolutely ridiculous.
There was a lot of speedrunner of this category. We always know lots of stuff. Most of them are. Oh. There we go.
That video is nuts. Okay, I'm looking forward to checking that out then.
Let's see the special because it's important.
15,
Oh, that's
nice.
a
Good.
very
Great
good special.
Great special.
Definitely one of the highest special possibles. That's very important to be sure to hit KO the Onyx of Broke. That's matter because if you cannot to hit KO Onyx, bite can be a huge issue during the next fight because you can get destroyed by this attack without having any possibilities to survive, except if you already get a PJ.
All right. Now we're gonna get some potions. Make it a little safe. We're gonna have to use one, I believe, as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I think my health was low enough. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you just saw swapping Batman into first slot, so Batman will get a little more. Or he
I'm
will
reading
get
the
experience,
captions.
from
Batman in
fights
the first
against
slot.
Geodude and Onyx. So we have a little kickstart.
Oh, and so you don't even want the
Yeah,
XP from that
We
trainer
really
there?
want to bag.
Oops.
We really want a very important attack on Batman before the Road 3. That's Horn Attack. Horn Attack is a very powerful attack at this level of the games. Here we go for the very first gym leader.
Yeah.
What's up,
Rock.
Azzy?
Wakanda forever.
Throw in the
No,
1
you
in
do exactly
256, the
things
Gen 1
you
miss.
said.
Yeah.
It's not a glitch, it's a
Yeah,
feature.
there it is. Wakanda forever.
You're
I
supposed to
never
miss with
noticed that
100%
till you pointed it
accuracy.
out.
Kanya be
Don't even need it, gotcha.
It's last.
I think in the
Yeah, you're some being the last, huh?
Yeah.
the
I
2 game
got
1
a
controller
level
one they
71
did, so
neutral
I just
attack,
noticed
so-
that. Honestly, they might have been doing that in that run because that's like what that's my ultimate goal, so I'm going to constantly reference it. I think they do it there because of the tutorial that you have to do in yellow, and you're constantly at the start of the game you're extremely desynced, so you can do a lot of extra stuff. You can do a lot of extra stuff in blue that while you're waiting for yellow to catch up. So that might be what the reasoning is for it.
So we are gonna swap back to Batman for a second.
Yeah, I'm gonna end up learning
Same thing,
yellow
get that
separately
experience
as well.
boost.
So
Most of the
I
casual
haven't
player
even done a
did
casual
that for
playthrough of
many
yellow
of
ever.
those Pokemons.
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
still
that's not
need
a
to
new
like figure out what's
technique, I'm
exactly different about it.
sure. We're still fine.
Screech.
I think I'm gonna heal, just to be
Mm.
very, very safe.
Bide is the best RNG right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
nice.
Could have got tackled. Tackle would have killed me at that point because
Yeah.
we had gotten screeched, right?
Yeah. For example, in a PB attempt, most of the players just
Oh, yeah,
go
because
double here.
That's right. In yellow, you have no Squirtle to rely and leveling you up. So yeah, you have to get double kick.
Just to
On your Nido.
to save time, because of course heal will
What's up,
lose
Sneewop?
lots of time.
Which I could have yelled anyway. We saved right
Yeah.
before.
Here, I'm gonna read
Uh,
this comment out in the chat real quick for everybody. Badge boost to those who don't understand how broken it is. Recalculates a stat on the fly in each battle after you obtain the badge. So if you use an X attack, badge boost is bugged. And it's also like I just remember watching a run where they got like string shotted, and because of badge boosting, it
Safety,
like,
but
actually helped them
Yeah.
to like
Well,
lose speed.
I've reset enough already, I think.
Yeah.
So
Honestly, we are not so far on the.
Nice. Snowball.
That was a good thing to check the yellow ball manipulations,
Yeah.
because that's make this run way safer right now,
Yeah.
because we already know things for the Paras.
mhm.
So as you see, every trainer is always deactivated when you beat the gym leader. That's a good fact to know, because yeah, we can pass this very first trainer without any troubles.
Which Nido doesn't even get in Red Blue. And yeah, this next route you want to see some string shot in a few trainers to get a faster fight because of badge boosts.
And then you
I'll
saw
close my
I went
blinds as
briefly
well.
into my menu there to turn off our shift,
Yeah.
which means that typically when you have that setting turned on, it'll ask after every Pokemon you defeat that if you would like to change Pokemon, kind of like it did with Brock there. But we're gonna keep Nidoran in the front pretty much the whole rest of the time.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha.
And now we have to explain something
Double
really
kick.
hidden in this game named the badge boost.
Exactly.
So we got the very first badge, and this badge allows you to have an attack boost. But the game have an issue on these programations, because if
You just mash B
exactly
through
like
it.
that. If Caterpillar does an attack that changes your stats, the game will fail that check. You already have the badge boost, and give it to you once
Wait,
again.
let me, because you just started explaining.
An attack that program you to. And now we have to explain something really hidden in this game named the badge boost.
Exactly.
So we got the very first badge, and this badge allows you to have an attack boost. But the game have an issue on these programations, because if exactly like that, if Caterpillar does an attack that changes your stats, the game will fail that check. You already have the badge boost, and give it to you once again and once again until you get a level up. So Conception just lose the badge boost. He'll just recover one over
Oh.
one and 1/1. That's very good.
I didn't realize you
And
lose
because
it
of
with
that,
leveling
he
up.
can probably save one on attack because it deal tons of damage because of this double badge boost right now. So that's a pretty good RNG here.
Yeah, that's not terrible.
But once again, it's a level up, so all of the badge boosts.
How much does it raise
are
your
gone.
attack by to get string shotted once?
And so that is definitely something we need, especially if
stacks.
we skip the next Pokemon Center.
Which will depend, because I want to have enough horn attacks to
Each time.
weaken the Paris now. So we'll have to see
That's
what we're left with. We have like
And
4, 5.
And another question, I would say it's pretty obvious, but does it persist onto the next battle? Because he had only brought up that you lose it with leveling up. You probably lose it after you leave the battle too, right? So 12.5%.
Yeah, 4 is fine. 3.
Yeah, I'm sure
I'll
I'm learning.
extra on attack can be useful.
No, I have some,
against
like-
the men who protect all of the fossil at the very end of the. At the very end.
I just
of
have some
the
like challenges I want to do in
movement.
Pokemon.
Incoming, one of
Short
the
Sky.
one of the most known trainer in Pokemon Gen 1.
Yeah, you
Mighty
lose
Short
after battle
Sky.
too.
Yeah, he
I only
can be
asked because
jerk
he
sometimes.
didn't say it, so.
More than sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So
no.
you're gonna
Yeah.
get wrapped again?
Yeah, I have the wrap curse for sure. I always get wrapped. All right, let's see what we got here.
Oh my god, that's bad.
Oh, we gotta heal.
Ooh.
That's a crit.
Yeah, we're gonna heal. Yeah, absolutely.
Tiny Tim donated $5. Hey all. Had to donate for one.
That really fucked with me there.
Okay, that's a new one.
Thank you,
Shit
Tiny
frame
Tim,
is this?
and God bless us, everyone.
Don't be a
Oops.
troll and don't.
Forgot we were on horn attack.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey,
Oh
there
my
it is.
God.
There it is. Attack continues.
I know
Hey.
I jinxed it.
I can go one more. See what
Oh,
we got.
okay.
Nice. Oh my god.
Another one.
And a crit.
And a crit.
This one is a huge one. It can also just poison sting, and that's very fast and only give you 1 HP. Only hit you for once.
Yeah, and
is
it can't.
that enough? Yes.
And it can't poison you, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, as a poison type.
I
it
just
can't be
noticed that wrap
poisoned,
actually has a
so it
range.
doesn't
Yeah.
work.
Like, because one time it did 3 damage to you, another time it did 4.
Why Nidoran is so
I didn't know each
powerful
individual
with
wrap
speedruns.
had
That's-
its own like
First
range.
of all, Nidoran is poison type, as we said, so it cannot be poisoned. That's a thing. It also have really great.
That's because it crit. I wasn't talking about the
many
crit,
different stats.
but yeah, I did do the crit the one time too.
Especially in attacks, and also it can evolve at. It can be fully evolved at level 16. That's something really powerful at the very beginning of the runs. And this move pool
Yeah.
is just awesome. It
For
can
you guys that
learn-
don't know, if you have red bar in this game, such as your bar just being down here, the siren that plays when you have low health overrides any other sound effect in the game, which will generally like take up time. So if those don't play, you're just saving time off of
Bubble
it.
Beam, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, Blizzard,
Earthquake.
Earthquake. He cannot learn Dig. That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, not dig.
But yeah, it's definitely the he have no equal in these runs, and Kakuna just
Specifically to Yellow, taken straight from the wiki, badge boost can be seen in the champion fight in Yellow, where an X special gives Nidoking the defense to survive Sandslash's Earthquake. Makes sense to me.
I was hoping for a crit there.
Yeah, a crit is definitely something awesome against Kakuna and against, of course, Metapod. That's also pretty bad that we get Sting Shot 2 times, because right now we are slower than the next. Okay.
Yeah.
Than the next Metapod. And because of the level up, we will not have any badge boost stacks. So
Yeah,
let's hope for a crit. There we go. No.
Oh, not
Oh,
a
no,
crit.
that's
Just a
not a
really
crit.
good roll.
No, you. Oh yeah, you attack first because the Sting Shot just missed. That's
Mhm.
pretty. That's pretty good.
Yeah, we got that lucky miss.
Oh.
Yeah, that all
I
makes
didn't pay
sense.
attention
Yeah.
about that.
That's all right.
Oh, seems to be a pretty fine World 3. Coming the very
Yeah, that
last
makes sense.
member,
That's-
this
Shorts
one.
kid was
That was a
terrible,
pretty
but-
interesting
Shorts
fight
guy.
then.
Oh,
that you
yeah,
just had right
I
there.
totally forgot about this guy because he's always terrible. so-
Yeah. Yeah, it's you know he's gonna be bad. So when everything else goes fine, you're like, oh, okay, we had a good route 3.
The best RNG possible here for Caterpie is only one sting shot. That's
Oh. But now you're strong
Oh,
as hell.
boy. Okay.
But you're really
Well, let's see
slow.
what happens, I guess.
I don't even remember
That's-
what comes.
I mean,
comes
if we
okay,
have to
so yeah,
counters, we
you'll
have
get
counters, right?
you'll get hardened, which isn't good.
We can always do
So
the backup Paris minute too. So.
yeah.
and then I'm assuming that it's not like gonna even out. Like you'd rather not have a hardened than have a
There is
badge
so many
boost.
backup for also the Paras itself, but Paras is definitely
Hey
one
Joshua,
of the Pokemon
doing
we
pretty
need
good.
for the rest
Big
of the run.
chillin'.
Oh, that's a very good
Yeah,
crit.
there we
That was a
go.
good
There we
crit.
go. I mean, damn, I didn't pay attention for how many. If the chat can say to us how many on
I don't know
mechanic
necessarily
experience,
what the
that should be
boosts
a
are
great
for
thing.
Harden.
5. It's 4
4
or
or
5,
5.
so I'm gonna go with 4 either way. Oops, a little early, but that's okay.
We really want to see
Jigglypuff skip.
flying
Aw,
type.
not a
that's-
Spearow.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
like Spearow a little bit better. It's a nice, safe backup, but
Mm.
we'll take what we can get.
Yeah, and I have a special
And
relationship
you're just getting
with
Pidgey for
Spearow
fly.
from NSC.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The other possibility of Spearow is you give you a possibilities to back up with a trade at the I don't
Oh,
remember
okay.
the name of this town in English.
So speed tie is just
Vermilion.
just a toss up,
Yeah, very
obviously.
And because
Do we need a nickname? Oh yeah, let's do Aquaman.
yeah, Aquaman, let's go. Aquaman can fly.
So Aquaman isn't completely useless.
It always made me did make me
Yeah,
sad that the
yeah,
bicycle
yeah.
fast
This one,
text
I guess
wasn't
we're
kept as a
Aquaman.
general thing you could do that was considered for
Alright,
glitchless.
so now we got Aquaman, we got our bat.
I'm just reading the categories real quick. Using a Pokédoll and Marowak is allowed. Talking to the bike shop owner without having the bike voucher to temporarily gain instant text is allowed. Yeah. Yeah, I covered that in one of my videos. Basically, the glitchless speedruns where they had like kind of like, I mean, they didn't strip Gunner of anything, but like they did kind of like invalidate his world record, and then eventually he was able to have a spot back. It's just yeah, you can't really make a ruling only once somebody gets a world record with something, you know, such as like say that there was like some new hardware, like maybe like the IQ and Ocarina of Time, and you just don't make a ruling on it because you want to wait like a certain amount of time. Then a bunch of people buy this hardware. This is just like a random example, and then ends up getting a world record with it, and then you're like, oh, well, this is pretty broken. It's like, yeah, we knew this was faster. We knew somebody was using it. You know, I'm not saying that they ever even had that discussion, but that's pretty much like Pokemon Red is like the perfect example of that discussion, where by talking to the bike shop owner, pressing B through the dialogue initiates instant text. And since they can be done through like regular mechanics, like you're literally just pressing B. That's it. That's all you're doing. You're talking to a person in game and pressing B. And yeah. It's okay to rule on it one way or the other, but don't wait until somebody gets a world record on it.
Batman, Justice League is okay for now.
So incoming once again.
Thank you for coming to my TED
RNG
Talk.
manipulations, but
Maybe.
a very way harder ones
Yeah,
that you.
a lot of A presses.
It might also fail, like chat was saying, so we'll see. I don't know,
And now they
might-
actually
might
did
have
make
won
it two categories. Actually, real quick, I'm gonna pause again because I'm at. Oh shit, where were we? I really did it. I missed the escape key. All right, somebody tell me which timestamp we were at. I'm gonna go check this real quick. That'll probably be easier. I just wanted to see for classic what they decided classic was. So yeah, Pokédoll and Marowak's not allowed. Wait, why is this even 22, 21? Okay. Digging from within buildings is allowed? Are you kidding me? They really had to put that in writing? That you could dig in buildings where you're allowed to dig. Are you serious? How would that even be a glitch? I mean, it's not. It's not even considered in here. I just love how they like pointed that out. So it's really it's really just hard resetting the console during the run is not allowed. What exactly does that implicate? Hard resetting versus soft resetting. And then yeah, actual glitches are banned. And then like in glitchless, what's their rule on that? The hard resetting. Do they even have a rule on that? Just seems weird. But yeah, anyways, 22-21. We got right back there. My bad on that. A little bit too much. A little bit too much. Okay, we're here right before the minute.
A lot of A presses.
It might also fail, like chat was saying, so we'll see.
You use only specific tiles and buildings to dig out? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay at 35.
Okay, well I didn't realize that. I thought they were just talking about in general, because I've dug out of buildings before.
Potions left, so.
I think that there was a gym leader that I beat, and then right after I just tried digging and it worked.
Before that, let's do.
So I thought they were talking just like more generally rather than there's. I didn't realize there was that.
I'll have to go to the backup, but that's okay.
So the things in Mount Moon is of course it's a Zubat hell, definitely.
Yep. Chat was right.
Oh no.
Okay, let's count Zubats.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's nice. It's kind of old-fashioned, right? It's kind of how we used to run. Doesn't really matter what path.
Definitely in
Thrown off.
some manipulations there is a really.
What is the reason for resetting here?
In Mount Moon.
Like what do you gain from this?
It's a Zubat hell, definitely.
Yep. Chat was right.
Oh no.
Okay, let's count Zubats.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's nice.
Does running in
right? It's kind of how
okay, for some reason they made it they sounded surprised from the Zubat and that threw me off.
Also normally
I was confused.
If in this cave
is that Zubat supposed to pop up?
Many press to
because he was like a Zubat, like you had never seen one before.
Because of that, we will.
Oh, it failed. Okay.
And also this manipulation finish by a Paras encounter give you the.
Because of the nickname again. Okay.
Get a Paras with a YOLO ball
I'm caught up in understanding
but for that,
now.
we need some very precise value in the games, especially.
I didn't know if that was a manip where if you fail it, you'd retry it again.
As we expected. One character name Pokemon.
So we go through here, pick up all these items.
Also pretty different. I think input can also change, but that's very some things that's most of the runner are.
There shouldn't be any encounters till the end. Damn, that's one spicy manip.
I get to walk around a little bit like you know, kind of just do it.
I don't even think I have to do this manip for my challenge. Although I'm gonna learn it just in general, but
you don't have to do the encounter, so that's also a possibility.
Yeah, pretty low chance, but you never know.
Yeah. So about the items that
it isn't necessarily all.
Thanks,
Under.
Just save sound. It's ingrained in my memory at this point. So.
Yeah. The item that concession just get is one escape rope, one rare candy, very useful to have of course extra experience with a very short amount of time, and also two very important TM water gun and makeup bench.
Oh, one extra step. I'm so not used to doing it regularly.
That's fine.
That's 5.
Yeah. But we have Batman.
He's very enthusiastic about these Zubats.
We are one with the darkness.
And I'll donate $1 per Zubat, so we're at 6 now.
Okay.
Good. Turn our tragedy into a good moment there.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You shouldn't have said anything.
Let's make 7.
Dude, you should have just said screw the run, just start farming for Zubats.
Of the speedruns, no
make this dude go broke.
Exists. And this cave is definitely one of the biggest run killer of the runs, because when you get 3, 4 encounter, that should be fine. Sometimes we get 11. In some, there is one time the world record has been met, or very close for a world record has been met with 11 encounter.
A lot of times for RPG runs, I always like watch GDQ runs before I look at any tutorials.
It would mess up for any reason.
Because they're much easier to follow than the actual tutorials, which I feel like should never be the case.
It's the wrong path though, I think, right? Yeah, I think I did it wrong. We'll see. It's been a while.
Tutorial should be so straightforward.
This is a very old one, to be
Yeah.
honest.
I think it might still be fine. We'll see.
That's
Okay.
so
Yeah,
great.
okay.
You
Yeah.
remember this
Yeah.
one. Oh my god.
Yeah.
What I think that people need to
awesome.
have is they need to have like a basically if somebody needs to look at a full like run, then you link them like a run to look at that is not like a tutorial. Just like if you need to like look at something as a general route and a guide, you have that available. And then the actual tutorial should be like that. The one I saw shouldn't have been 2 hours long. It should have been like 30 minutes long and covered only the things that actually mattered. Unless there is like an hour of explanations, and that's different. But like,
All right. We're not going to do the bomb nip, though. 'Cause
I
it's
guarantee
not
that
gonna
wasn't the
work,
case,
so.
considering there was like
Yeah,
3
I
minutes
thought
of dead air
so.
at the very
Don't
beginning
credit
of the
this.
recording.
Lord,
So
please
Just-
don't. And
All right,
there we
that's
go.
fine.
That should be fine.
I don't trust it.
but yeah, that's why we're here. That's why we're watching
Let's,
this.
just get extra
This
safe.
is
I got
what
one ball
works
left,
for me.
So.
Also, you get a lot of useful couch commentary.
Fine. That honestly, that's the first time I saw this run in this manipulation.
I mean,
in
usually you
marathon,
can watch,
so it's
like,
definitely in some
3 or
no
4
other nicknames needed, right? I
uh,
don't think so.
like couch commentary
I think we
runs
got it
of
covered.
the same game and
got
learn
covered
something
all of
new
the
in each
nicknames?
one
Yeah,
of
we can-
them.
we
So
got-
I like
we got
to
Aquaman, we got Batman,
watch as many as I
yeah, we got
possibly can.
Mitako and Ball Guy. We're good. We got him.
got all of them.
Yeah, all right.
And incoming of very random fights, especially during the second one, we only have 3 on attack, so
Mhm.
yeah, let's take care. That's a very
That's
good
great.
start.
Okay. I thought I healed. Oh, didn't I heal?
I don't
So
think
if the
so.
Rattata
well,
uses Lyron,
Alright.
or sorry,
That's not so
Tail
bad,
Whip on
honestly.
you,
The
what does
only
that do
problem is,
badge
yeah,
boost
your
wise?
defense
I
is
thought
a
I
little
healed to
bit down.
35. Did I not say?
Yeah, you did, but apparently.
No yellow ball.
Oh,
on-
yeah, duh.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
again, not very used to that. All right, what are we at?
Like, does each thing that affects your stats, does it
I
affect like a
think
different
yes.
thing?
I think I do.
Such as like we were saying before, like the speed of string shot was affecting the attack, and then somebody had brought up how an X special would raise your defense.
Because it's a range
Yeah,
right
it's
now.
a range. Yeah.
Oh, it's just like what all gets
Oh, yeah.
boosted? Is it
That's
just
good,
attack
that's
or
not also
Is there a
why the
chart
crit
for this
does
type of
only do
shit?
10 here. That's normal.
is this
because,
or is there just a
only-
general rule of thumb?
Only have 1 potion left, so. let's do
Per
s-
us?
Or
let's
is
do
that
swap.
badge specifically do like
Here the swap will of course
Affect
disable
attack.
that's a good RNG because we damn it.
Sure.
Yeah. I need it anyways.
damn? Oh wait, you probably want you probably want to
Yeah.
die there, right? So you
So we get.
so you get all XP on
yes.
here, right?
There we
With
go.
a crit. There we
There
go.
we are.
Never mind.
This Zubat can be a huge troll.
Is that each badge gives you a different stat? Yeah.
And
Whatever
we-
badges you have,
let's say
probably.
less
Okay,
on-
okay,
no
okay.
more on counter because we are not.
Depends
in
on
a
badges.
range.
Gotcha.
I should shut up myself.
Just one too late there, buddy. All right.
One day this game will make all of us crazy.
Okay, yeah. All right.
Here we go.
Batman is begin.
Yeah,
Bat-
Batman Begins.
the
now
Dark
moving
Knight.
to
Okay,
Dark
okay.
Knight right here.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Press B.
Yeah.
I know the Dark Knight is everyone's favorite, but we're gonna move very quickly away from it,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
I need to watch the world record run of this as well, of the glitchless 90%. Curious what they do in those.
Watch again will be
This is still, like,
useful
very
to
much
deal
useful, though.
with many Ikers later in the run, especially after the Nugget Bridge.
Hmm
And this is the Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah, yeah. Though in this case, Dark Knight Rises is better because we need Nidoking to succeed here. So
Wing Bro is so
Just
good,
go
highly
with it.
suggest. Is that who
At
has
this
the world
moment of
record
the
right now?
runs, having Nidoking with this
And
very high stat
Falcon
is something,
Punch.
yeah, so powerful in many cases.
Yep, cool.
So here comes Mega Punch. Mega Punch is a very powerful attacks. Have 80 80, yeah, 80 power.
Yeah, 80 or 85. I can't
80,
remember.
85? Oh, okay.
I can't remember. I think it's 80.
Apparently,
80 or
badge boosts can
85.
stack
Chat
to
will
push a
correct
stat to
us, of course.
999.
But the problem is
Most,
that you're not a 100% accurate.
Most boosts would fail by that point, though, right?
I'm gonna have to.
Or boosts
wait,
or
what?
like
Oh,
things
we'll
that would
save
like
it.
lower it.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll
water
save
pen-
it for.
Or
for
do you just
comment.
keep counteracting
Yes,
them?
be fine.
Yeah.
But you can also use a water gun at this point, but that's totally fine. There we go
There it
for
is.
Like if somebody lowers your speed and then you
yeah.
raise your speed back
the
up.
Oh,
Whoa.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll.
Would
add
that
a-
like badge boost twice?
No, that's not a crit.
I'll
That's
add
a
a dollar
range.
per
That's
Yeah,
a
it's a
missed.
range.
I'll add
That's
a
a
dollar per missed Mega Punch too.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're at
Alright.
9 now.
That's make 2. So
Nathan, I'm not supposed to, but Twitch hasn't responded to any of my 3 emails to
well, so
remove
far,
my affiliate,
except
so I
the
don't
2
think they really
megapunch
care.
miss, that was a good
Twitch
try.
staff has been in my chat at least on 3 different occasions, 3 different
Yeah, 'cause,
staff members.
I
Like,
most often
man, if
don't,
they don't
but
care, I
can
don't
also
care.
over one shot, so.
There we go. Alex Fossil.
I don't think they care about
Raise.
affiliates.
Can you have some Alex Fossil?
It's like it's more of like
Yeah.
a rule that they
Raise.
can selectively
Raise.
like apply if they want to.
Okay, another dollar.
Twitch just died me. You can move over to YouTube. If Twitch doesn't work out for you, I like that about multi-streaming. Is that if one service isn't working, or like a lot of times Twitch doesn't give me quality options, so some people can't watch if I stream on 1080p.
Out of the
But you can go head over to
Okay.
YouTube and you can watch on any quality option.
All right.
Incoming
The only benefit to watching on
the
well,
round.
benefit to watching on
The
Twitch.
fourth one,
I mean, they make you watch ads all the time, but
And
if you like watching
yeah,
ads,
we have,
you get
to explain
emotes
something,
and
very
compression isn't
important
as bad as
for,
YouTube.
The following fight, named the instant text, was some things included.
Wait, do you
in this
do you do
category
instant
really
instant
recently.
text?
It's been 1 year or a little bit more than 1 year. No, 2 years. 2 years. Let me correct. 2 years. Because before that, it was considered as a glitch.
Gotcha,
but
Demon.
No more because it's also
Sure do.
pretty skillful to use.
I loved it.
And
I
that's
started
the
using instant text in my
discovery
casual
that
playthrough.
totally,
Buttery
yeah, totally by
smooth. Like it
accident
feels like
by
the
another
way
owner
that the
of this
game should be
category.
played.
It happens in
I
this
love it.
shop, in the bike shop.
It
You
feels
just
so
speak to this
good.
guy and just mash B at the ends.
Do you
Right
prefer
now,
YouTube to
all
Twitch streaming? I
text will
prefer
be
YouTube.
Instantly clear and the dialogues, and that saves
Twitch
you
is
a
really nice
lot
for
of
like
time.
Twitch Prime
The
subs,
problem is
but
the screens will
outside of that, I don't see
instantly
much
get,
benefit.
Deactivate and
YouTube
glitch
sucks
will
because of
deactivate.
Super
That's
Chat,
not
and
a
that's the
glitch,
only
right?
downside
These
I've
things will be
seen.
instantly deactivate.
Yeah.
If we see a cursor
Super Chat take.
somewhere in
I don't
the-
use Super Chat, by the way,
somewhere in the
but Super Chat takes
That's-
70%
so
or
that
sorry,
means
30% of your
if,
donations.
we
You only get
press start,
70%.
If we ears, if we swap, or if we answer a question by yes or no, or if we all reset, the things will disappear. So yeah, it's,
Where I
it's
can just use
pretty
Streamlabs
dangerous.
and
Instant text is
do
really
like
powerful,
90,
especially if you're in
95%,
red bar.
whatever they
Yeah.
do. I don't
And
know.
Red bar might be a good point to explain right now.
Yeah, definitely go for it.
Because we are on the Nugget Bridge after this fight, so red bar is
But no, if you're partnered,
I
you
don't
will
know,
lose your
it's
partner
like
if you're doing what I'm
20% of
doing.
your health.
20%.
I've known
If
several
you're-
people that
That's
that
fair.
happens to.
Hey,
Very
all
good.
right, all right.
Yeah, we
Gus.
did. Of course, we don't want to see.
Ah.
Ah.
Try and hit through it,
Dude,
see what happens.
The accuracy
If you're
debuffs
below
are like so
20% of
OP.
your current maximum HP, you get the beeping sound and the
So yeah, right now he has
Oh.
instant text enabled going through Nugget Bridge. If he opens up any menus, such as if he wants to use a potion, if he wants to do anything,
is red. The
you know,
does the
it's
game.
not gonna work.
So, the game has issues playing more than one sound at a time. So, there are sounds which got priority, and beeping is one of them. So the cries of
There's
the
definitely guitar. There's definitely
Pokemon
some
you
level of
face
decision making. Although I'm not,
right between the
I
training
am
Pokemon
learning Red
will
Red
not
glitchless,
play
but I'm doing
nice.
2 games, 1
They
controller.
will, just,
So it's going to be fairly more
can
nuanced
start,
than
fighting
and not
them,
as straightforward
way more
as
quicker
just
than
doing one of
usual.
the games
Yeah,
by
and
And
themselves.
that saves a lot of time.
Oh, definitely. Because the games will
Yeah.
give you the opportunity to select your attack way sooner, and also the games will will activate the dialogue that the Pokemon just get KO way
Yeah.
sooner too. That's exactly what happens, and the things that's also be add. If the thing is add with the instant text, that made ins very
Mega Punch seems way less
very
accurate than what it
interesting
truly
fight.
is.
Yeah, there are Pokemon which have a very, very long cry, like
Yeah.
Jinx.
Oh my god, yeah, this one.
Jinx cry is just.
The plushies are cute.
I don't know. It's bad.
Yeah, it's bad all around. You saw we kind of celebrated there while we were talking and fighting Ball Guy, because we did get sand attacked. Sand attack is brutal. It knocks our accuracy down to 2/3. Yeah. Or is it half?
Which other game? Pokemon Yellow, Pokemon Red, and Pokemon Yellow same time.
We are lucky that this PG doesn't.
It looks really
us.
fun.
Definitely don't want to see that. It's this Nidoran's as a
Mega
lot
Punch
of,
is it's
defense
either 80 or
stats, so
85%.
you cannot one hit KO him with.
I think
Mega Punch,
85,
so
yeah.
It's way safer to go for a double on attack.
It's Pokemon Orange.
That's
Yes.
a very good amount of life.
Yeah,
Right.
Our health is pretty high.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't mind it being a tad lower, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. For using Red Bar like we were mentioning before.
Dude, Red Bar
Yeah,
instant text
definitely.
is
That's
chef's kiss.
Yeah, go for it. Some donations.
Jeff Pelly donated $10. Hey Nate.
CBA. We will sit in silence.
speaking of Zubats.
Yeah.
This is a range.
There we
Critical
go.
hits,
Okay.
nice.
Yeah. An actually useful one.
Yeah, we didn't. We say this is a range on.
If you get Red Bar and
on
instant
Pokemon
text here, you
Legends.
can save
The-
almost
this
1
games
minute
will
by
not- the
itself.
game will
That's
not,
crazy.
give you the same amount of damage.
Yeah, I don't like the
with
instant text. I don't think
with
or sorry,
every-
instant
with
text.
the
I don't
same,
like the text to speech.
Stats. It can
I don't think
fluctuate
text to
between
speech should be a
16
thing in
different,
the
amount of damage,
marathons.
and a low range is, for example, a 1, and a high range is a 16. So when we say it's a range, that's we need a pretty good roll to be sure to hit one hit KO. Or
Later, Guitar.
have the, yeah, less than a really to have a good chance to kill.
Absolutely.
Yeah, hitting range is quite important because you don't have to deal with like another attack of your opponent, like which can status you, for instance, and getting status paralyzed, you can get put to sleep and something.
Instant
like
text
that.
and Red Bar
It's
becomes a
just
matching challenge. Yeah,
Something
bad to
very-
deal with.
Yeah. So we'll
bro,
see that
it's
later.
like the purest way to play this game. It just
It's
it's
also
so
good energy right now
satisfying.
because having a karate chop from this one can crit and also can put you really close from the red bar. That's going to be very useful in this moment because right now Nidoking is so powerful that there is no way we can get killed by
Like, look at that
defense. Absolutely
text.
no way at this moment of life.
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
and so that makes Red Bar very, very unlikely as well. So, but we still have instant text, so we got that going for us.
Yeah.
We could get so unlucky that we have to heal, which instant text is deactivated by using menus or any questions that pop up with like a yes/no answer. for
Oh, Guitar
example.
Dog.
All of that would deactivate instant text. So
I have no
if we had to
issue
enter a
reading
menu
2
to
different
heal, we would
chats.
also not have it anymore. So.
The things that will normally
Why
deactivate
live
defense
stream if I'm
instant
not gonna
text
interact
is
with
the next
anybody,
attack that
you know?
Nidoking will learn because we
Here
have
for
to
you
answer
guys.
to yes or no on this at this moment, and as I said, yes or
Alright,
no
later,
will
Limey.
instantly deactivate the instant text, and the next
Squidward.
attack will be trash at level 33. So this is the reason why we use right now this route instead of the early trash route that was way safer for beginners. But yeah, this one
Should add a
allow
third
you
chat.
to have
Let's move over to
all
Mixer
this
Boys.
stuff with instant text, and that's of course save a lot of time.
Yeah,
Plus-
Thresh is a very nice move. It just
Rip.
keeps it. You keep attacking until you get yeah. You have 3.
I was low-key
guaranteed
considering
hits,
adding
3 hits,
Facebook.
Guaranteed. The 4th one can get through.
And you're probably
but
thinking
you
why,
also
but it's
get
more of like a
guaranteed
why
strike,
not,
so-
you know?
But you know when the
Like, that's
attack
really my
starts, and
argument.
You can decide if we gotten only free walls.
Yeah, we're gonna be consistently streaming now. Also, guys, quick little plug. Speedrun Saturdays is my new like speedrunning show. Gonna be happening this Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern.
yeah.
Be there. We're doing a Minecraft race this weekend. Between I think right now we have confirmed Curryway and Illumina, 2 top runners. We're going to go head to head, but every block that they mine is going to be a different block.
That's an interesting thing to say, but Tiny
So
Potions
it's
can
going to be really
very
interesting to see
useful
how that plays
for
out.
the one of the very last fight of the game's
Yeah.
lens.
We also
and
got
to set up
Geosquare
your
for
HP
commentary.
for the red bar, especially.
It's
Very
very
useful crit.
Yeah.
A good things to say. Crit are way more possible in Gen 1.
If you miss
because
it,
they are
highlights
based
will be
on the
posted on the
speed of
second
your
channel,
Pokemons
of course.
Instead of a
We also have a third
specific,
channel.
Instead
Speedrun
of
Saturdays.
flat
You can sub to that if you want to
probability
catch the
for
full
other
shows.
generations. This is why, for example, Perthian or Dugtrio have a very huge amount of crits because they are very fast in this gen. So far, so good for this round, definitely.
Yeah, Demon, we're still working
Next
out
one trainer here, this girl.
some of the stuff for it, but that's the main idea.
We'll see. It's still more opportunities.
Well, real quick, Alan, do you know if how we're doing it? Is it going to be a consistent thing? Like every time they mine a block, so if they mine 10 dirt, will each one of those be different, or will dirt always be something else? That's the only thing I'm not sure of yet. But again, it's just something that we have in progress right now.
Punches.
Is Speedrun Saturday live? Yep, it's a live show. It will be live 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Saturday. Every Saturday from here on out. You will always know where to look for it.
It's for charity, so miss, please.
Yeah.
Thank you, games.
Yeah. I don't want to say Batman hates children, but man, I wish I had more potions. I really do.
Remains 3 Mega Punch.
Dude, I high-key want to get Kevin
that's pretty good
and
because,
shenanigans and
there
do
we
some
go.
Pokemon
So,
stuff,
yeah, we
like
got the
task
yes
stuff,
question, so
some
now we have
commentator,
no
some
longer
commentated
access.
stuff for
Of
Speedrun
course, that is
Saturdays.
something that you have to be really careful if you run these games when you learn.
Okay, so it will be
because
consistent,
that's gonna
the
instantly
drops.
kill your runs if you
So if you mine dirt and
by
it turns into
mistakes
wood, it's
forgot
going to be
something that
dirt
you need
equals
later.
wood for the rest of it. That's equally as entertaining.
That's useful to recover PP. PP are power points. There are some things that make a limit of the number of attack you can use between the time you go, for example, on the Pokemon Center or get a heal. But by optimize the using of those items, especially with the elixir. Oh yeah,
I
you
was
go
trying
for
to get the swag PC.
The swag PC, yeah.
Wait, what's
This is
swag?
pretty weird.
I
This
already forgot
probably
what
we
swag
can
PC
explain
was.
that when we saw the swag boulder, later in the run.
Wait, you don't
So
mean
yeah,
swag
it's
PC as in
definitely
this
very
one? Are you
good.
talking
Something
about?
very useful.
Are you talking about when you're actually? Because I covered this in the video actually, I should know, but just the
This is
frame perfect
Theo,
turn. Wait, you can do it
guy
here
that
too.
can being transformed by a Pokemon. I think it's.
Can I link the third channel? Yo,
transformed by
Alan,
the
can you
rival,
link the third channel?
Because how
Please
can
and thank
he
you.
activate the machine when he's in
Okay, that's pretty cool.
That's a bit
I'll probably
rival
always try and do it.
transform
It saves a frame. Oh, I'll do it. I'll try and go for it every time.
we go for level 24. At this moment, we'll have a really different path because normally we'll have. We go for level 5 or transform him.
Okay,
We
I
go
was
for
like,
level
who did you get dig
24.
on?
At
But you
this
had
moment,
escape rope.
we'll
That's
have
what
a
I was curious about. I was like,
really,
did I miss that?
A really different path.
Can
because
swag many
normally
things. What's
if
a Palin?
we have an optimized number of steps, we should go immediately.
Also,
at the gym,
guys,
but the
that is our
problem
third
is
channel for
this thing
VODs.
is a
We're still getting
very
the last Speedrun
dangerous
Saturdays
fight,
one up.
and to
I have to
earn,
re-edit some
especially
stuff, so
faster than
I'm gonna try and do
Star
that
Mine,
tonight
we
after
need
we
level
get done watching this.
25. And to get this experience, we will fight first
sure,
the
Ken.
rocket guy
Have a
on
nice
the top
night.
of this town.
Yeah, same as Swag Boulder. Yeah.
Interesting fact.
Wait, did Swag
because,
Boulder also save a frame?
escape rope out of
Also, he just reactivated
you can
instant
dig
text
out
for
of
anybody that
buildings,
didn't notice.
escape out of buildings.
Thank you so much,
it's not
Nathan. I really
possible, but
appreciate
there are
that.
a few instances where it is.
Thank you so
and
much for
it's
stopping
rather
by and saying
convenient,
that.
So
Yeah.
you don't have to walk back. You just
Yeah,
escape
frame
rope and
perfect.
walk back
Yeah,
to
you have to do the input and turn.
at the Pokemon Center.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Wait,
yeah,
Swag Boulder actually
Very-
loses you
very good,
2
especially
frames.
for these earlier gyms when we don't have access to fly yet,
Worth it.
so we can't go back to
Worth
where we need
it.
to go.
Please.
It's really good to be able to hop in and out of buildings, use warp points and stuff like that.
That's weird because that's work in some gym that doesn't work in some other ones. For example, in the Erika gym that doesn't work. We don't know why. So that's definitely
Wait.
weird. This is a range, by the way. That's weird because that's work in some gym.
Oh, you're talking about the
that
warp
works.
points.
That's definitely weird. This is a range, by the way.
Yeah, we got
And
both
that's
of them.
good, very good. For life, for no.
Respect.
We meant one trainer before the Mighty Misty.
Yeah, let's see what that Goldeen gives us.
Yeah, Goldeen is also pretty scary because Goldeen have a supersonic.
At the end of the day,
And of course, that's
You
very
know,
scary because
it's a
we
free-
are
you're playing a
being
video
trashed.
game,
If
so you should have fun
supersonic
with
hits,
it.
we cannot
So wait, do you-
anything than pray?
what's the reason for doing the Team Rocket guy before doing Misty? Is it so you can reactivate instant text? Is it for XP?
The RNG to don't hit ourselves.
And if we are confused, it's a 50% chance. Coin
The
flip
dig
if it
text
hits or
glitch?
not, so-
Yeah. This is played on emulator, right? Or no?
All that could be a counteracted.
It's
by
so you're level
crits.
25.
Just
okay.
crits,
It is
yes.
pretty XP. Nice crit.
Very useful.
Hey,
crit.
we're actually getting a couple useful.
Oh, which
ones
means
here,
you
so that's
outspeed
nice.
it. Oh, that is
Misty
really
can
important. Okay.
Be
This one's on yeah, I've noticed that text glitch.
From Bubble Beam or
I'm
crit
probably
from
only,
Bubble Beam.
even though I have the official
So
hardware
let's
to
see,
do
the
this
be-
stuff,
the best
I'm gonna
RNG,
be
of
doing
course,
emulator
again
just because of my
this one
challenge.
from Starmine.
Even X defense
Generally,
is
I always
fine.
like
it's not
playing
great. It's fine.
official
but-
hardware
because
though.
you
Yeah,
can
I
swap.
can
possible.
swap out at least, but yeah.
Not sure about that one
Noise
washing toad.
defense.
Okay.
Crits.
Crit.
Oof.
Okay.
No speed
All right,
drops.
we're okay. Crit's not great. I mean, crit is actually, it's okay. Our health is a little precarious, but we're okay for now.
It's a good word to use.
That can be dangerous.
Yeah,
for the
Bubble Beam
rivals
could-
and somehow.
Yeah. Does
Especially
Starmie
on all
does Starmie have any moves that wouldn't
It's
that wouldn't,
typically one of those
knock you out
situations
there, or is it
very
all
difficult to have-
offense?
To make a decisions
Mhm.
when in
Just
the
doing a Nuzlocke
PvP,
and fire
that's
red?
not
Nice.
difficult to make a decision. So
You just go for the-
you just go. You just
Whatever's
go.
fastest.
Yeah, but yeah, when
Does
you
it only
to
have
be
those
safe,
moves?
that's
Is that
different.
it?
But anyways, we have some work to do.
Yeah.
And about the next the following things in these games, we of course need HM1 stats cuts and those things. Oh yeah, there is also a full restore here.
Oh,
That's
why don't we?
oh,
Let's grab that for safety, I think.
oh okay.
I don't.
so
I
let's
would.
go.
I wouldn't
Let's
usually
the-
grab it here. But
Hey, there we
yeah,
go. You got
yeah.
the
The jingle skip.
The
the
jingle
skip.
skip.
Yeah.
I
Jingle skip is
was like,
something
wow,
that's
that
happened
was
when you
unusually
when the music
fast
change,
pick
and
up.
if you get,
You couldn't
things
even
at
see the full
exactly
restore.
same time. That's happened when you have one. That's happened when the full restore is at this moment. You can have the skip of the jingle. No fights. That's good.
No encounters. That's great.
I didn't
Jingle
really
has
catch
many
that. What is,
summons.
can you
Yeah.
Conception? Can you re-explain
Yeah,
jingle
so
skip?
if we end up getting quick attacked through here, could just use our full restore instead. We'll be really high health, unfortunately, but
There we
Gotcha,
go.
Justin.
yeah. Well, what did I say?
How many is quick attack from? That's that's awesome. Oh, jam.
In Gen 1,
I'm
AI in
gonna
Gen
have
1
to-
forces
I
enemies
have
to
to
only
use
use
that
super
force
effective moves, so Starmie only uses water moves.
I'm not gonna risk dying.
I didn't actually know that. That's definitely really nice to know.
Only the rat can quick attack, right? Because he's got a
Yeah.
Spearow, so we'll get through this trainer, and then we'll use it. So we're gonna lose instant text.
On
That's
that
the only thing,
full
but-
on that full restore
my
specifically, you can hold A and skip the
default,
jingle
you know,
because
we
of the
won't lose the
transition from
run.
the stairs.
That's what's important.
That's why you were
Yeah.
going in and okay. You had me a bit confused there. So we got red bar instant text right now. Look at that. Like look at this,
level- I
guys.
forgot of this level up.
Mhm.
Definitely.
Look how
was a
fast
very
that fight is.
because of
Yeah.
instant X plus
Plus a red bar in
plus red
fresh.
bar. Yeah.
That's
It's a
nuts.
great combo.
So yeah, this one can be.
The AI you
the-
mentioned isn't for
definitely
every
have to
trainer
go
though,
for
just
the
on
level
important
5
trainers,
because,
quote unquote.
Once again,
So
we have to
probably
deal with
anybody
the
that you could assume that
awful,
isn't just a regular
Jodo.
standby
That's cool to have
NPC.
instant text for this ones, very fast.
Yep.
And Pidgeotto can also.
Gym leaders,
use some
rival,
attack
elite
that's
four. Yep.
Extremely dangerous.
I doubt
in
there
this
would be
fight
anybody
because
out of that
Kadabra.
range other than
Definitely
obviously like
don't want
I mean
to
Giovanni
miss
still counts as a
against
gym
Kadabra.
leader. Even if you're not
Because
doing the
that's
gym
a
leader fight.
Huge amount of damage because of confusions, and that's super effective. So
Oh,
because
look,
of
that's
this skill,
that full
we
restore
really
ended up
just
coming
use
in
instant
handy.
text, but honestly, that's the
What's
very
the-
last fight we have to do. with
Why would
instant
you
text,
not
no
grab
matter what.
that?
Yeah, that, and then we talked to the cut master after, who was very lengthy with his words as well. So I wish we had it for those two conversations.
Also, he just
but
lost
it's-
instant text.
I'd rather have the run. So in this case,
Best RNG here is Gus or quick
What is the
attack
best way
or
to learn a new
anything
speedrun?
else than instant text.
I like to do a rotation of like what I'm gonna be doing right now is I'm gonna watch his run with some of the stuff I learned in it. I'm probably gonna learn just the manip for the Nidorino and Nidoran. I'm gonna learn just the manip for that and then just do a run. And then after that, I'm going to watch another one and then do another run and constantly go in that rotation. But yeah, really,
since,
depending on the game, some games you want to learn in sections. A game like this though, I would probably just do full runs. If a game is pretty straightforward or you feel like you already understand the game pretty well, which I feel like I kind of know where to go, like for the most part, obviously, I would probably just learn this all in one shot. Other games where it's a bit more difficult to follow, or any runs that are like over like an hour that are more difficult to follow, I would do something like that.
I feel like we'd have to take at least 3, right?
This run is rough though. I mean, I'll probably just like lose my run and then like learn more.
That's not worth it at all.
I didn't say I'd successfully do it. I said I would do it in
time. We like to have red bar for our rock tunnel coming up.
Yeah, Dracodon, that's true.
It's now impossible. But anyway, you just showed a combo of the red bar.
Well, okay, sorry, I should rephrase what I'm actually gonna do for my first run is I'm probably not even gonna go for time. I'm probably going to just follow this text guide, this glitchless beginner guide with revives. I'd probably just follow this thing right here and do it step by step and not go for time, but just like try and do everything off memory and take some time thinking and refine everything later. Oh, for this run.
Awesome, especially during the second fights.
Yeah.
And,
very off topic, but Eric Andre got a movie with Netflix. It's in a movie type of his show. Interesting. Although I'm gonna need Hannibal Buress in that to feel invested.
The red bar is what making this category so
I will be learning the RNG
so
manips, but not today. I'm a bit too tired to do that.
You have to be very low. And
tomorrow's my rest day, so I'll be really fresh, and then I'll.
You can skip that jingle too, but I missed it.
Oh, you can do another jingle skip. But then I'll be
smash
like good to learn all that stuff.
Skip. But yeah, you have to be very fast.
Surge cans minute, yeah, that's definitely I'm looking forward to seeing you do that.
Those music are.
Yeah, it's probably that's kind of what I was gonna do. Demon Gyro is kind of like a fast casual, but like I'd probably be following that guide roughly because it'd be better practice. I'm all about efficient practice.
To see this boat once again.
Goodbye, SSN. Goodbye. And here's our only brief break in the run.
If I already have a goal in mind, then what I do is I do what I feel will get me to that goal as quickly as I possibly can.
The hardest one.
yeah, this one's easy. I was just going. Nothing should affect this one. I don't think. There's no names. There's no trainer names that pop up, so we should be fine for manipulating.
Surge is the easiest manip.
So.
Yeah, because you don't have to go through any like sub menus.
I think they made lots of people crazy because.
Yeah. When
Alright, what are we buying?
Played this game first. Well, I was stuck.
Makes sense.
You can go by just by random of the can, but there is a pretty interesting graphic to just do without any RNG manipulation, and also there is some players who never go for the RNG manipulation for this one.
God cans.
God.
Where'd you pick up the bubble beam?
There is, for example,
I already forgot where you get it at. I wasn't paying
attention.
attention.
25 wars who never go for this RNG manipulation. But before that, some menuings. That's the part that make most of the top.
Oh, Misty gives it too. That's right. Nearly forgot.
Lots of time.
How confident am I in speedrunning Pokemon Red? I mean, let's say right now I have no confidence since I'm learning.
That saves you a
that
lot of time
question?
if you're doing that correctly.
That's where I lose, for instance, most of my time. Just
Me
menuing.
too.
I'm just bad.
I'm nowhere near compared to some of our top tier runners either. So I lose a decent amount of time on menus a lot too.
This is the only way.
Confidence really has to go in line with what your goals are. So my goals are to be somewhat competent at it. So I would say that. No way. That's really sick,
Even
dude.
a bonk doesn't matter.
That's really sick.
The second one is
That's really
very easy
sick.
to get
I like
when you get
that.
the first one.
Yeah, as long as you get it to the.
That must be why in that tutorial that we were
going
gonna watch, the first manip they teach you is probably this one.
I think it would still work.
So I'll probably start
exactly,
with this
because
one.
the second can is set up at the moment when you trigger the first one. because it depends of the emplacement of the first.
Once you hit the first
Becoming
can, the minutes
volatile,
so.
not
Oh,
only,
that's
when you go for a red bar,
nice.
We hope for
Sonic Boom,
Sonic
which we
Boom.
got, but it's not going to help us.
Dun, 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 because we're facing Guile.
Yeah.
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 It's definitely Guile.
Yep. Welcome to Street Fighter.
Oh damn
That was
it! X-Speed. Anyway,
Yep.
you can also quick attack, but
It still wouldn't
just,
help us
so
anyway.
it's
Our
one.
health is so
Yeah,
high.
like I'll for sure learn these
This rate
two.
you cannot
I'm not sure if there's
really
anything else
cannot,
that's
eat
too
you
important
alone
for
because you
learning,
always go for
such as-
Thunderbolt or
I mean,
item or
I'm not
crawl.
sorry. I don't want to say that, but like
Yep. Thunderbolt not being
for my
effective,
challenge
obviously,
that I'm
'cause we are a
doing,
poison
I'll
downside.
still learn manips
So-
that aren't relevant to that challenge.
Very
But
safe, which is weird because then we're about to use this Thunderbolt TM we get and teach it to our Nidoking. So
Yeah.
a very interesting moveset.
yo, Surge kind of
Surge
thick.
is definitely the easiest fight of the round.
Definitely
but
hit squats.
Also one of the most important one if you want to set up the red bar for the Dark Cave. Dark Cave.
Yeah, we don't gain Flash because Flash is unnecessary.
Yeah.
And I think most of the players never find
Yeah.
Flash.
Yeah, it's so out of the way. I mean, the game doesn't do anything explicitly to tell you, hey, this is where you should get it. So
Yeah, Flash is an issue that's making
What,
the Dark
what
Cave
Demon said.
way more easier to handle, of course. So we have to talk with this guys who like.
And then they just pretty much try and
That's
figure
too
out
bad,
which
there
one is
no
going to be the
way,
most
no
consistent
good
for
region to have the instant
RTA.
attacks at this moment. That
Yeah.
should be safer.
that would be so fast.
That should be so fast. Yeah.
If anyone figures that out, let us know.
And let's make a big hole in this town.
Yep.
Yeah.
Another random house that we can dig out of for no reason. But here we are, and now we're back in Cerulean. So we're gonna talk to our bike shop guy again, but this time it's for real. No instant text. We're gonna actually get our bike now.
So incoming one of our pretty important menuing because of course we got a very awesome attack, Thunderbolt.
You want the chonk?
Yeah, and since we are using the bike quite often, we just swapped it to slot
I'm
1.
just seeing real quick what our move list is looking like. We're getting rid of Horn Attack. Okay.
Of course.
Makes sense because we have Thrash.
There is no shortcuts in this game. That will happen in the second generations. That's implement that
Yeah,
for
from
the
Gen 1 to Gen 2 onwards, you just can press select to move your fishing rod, your bike, or something like that.
that will always be the bag for most of the people.
Yeah, sure.
So incoming a pretty interesting trainer. This one have 4 Pokemon instead of 3, and that's make a huge difference because Trash can eat 3 sometimes.
Oh
This
yeah.
is why here we are probably
We're gonna Mega Punch.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Like Mega Punch
Oh,
and Thrash.
Absorb. That's good. That's a good one.
Yeah. Yeah. It
There
doesn't
we
really
go.
matter. We miss it. It's fine. Even if we gotten stun spore and it hit, we have paralyzed heals. We would have been okay.
This is also a pretty safe strat to have paralyzed heal. For example, in the PB attempt, we never get these items.
No.
And now we are 100% sure because we didn't speak about ouch.
Yeah, that's what
Our
sucks
Genesis
there.
already speak outrage.
And that's the
is
only
is
way
powerful
to get
because it's
instant
also very
text
fast
that
because you don't have too many.
would probably work in a
But this
glitchless
attack
setting.
have a
Although I don't know if there's even any
95
other ways
is 95 point
in the
power,
context
that's
of the game
very
world.
awesome. Didn't
Not-
deal tons of damage.
Like
And it's 100%.
messing with the game at all.
Well,
Yeah,
We
we
do-
haven't gotten into the Gen 1 misses
well,
yet, but yeah.
we didn't speak about that because it's a curse.
Mhm.
That's a good thing we didn't speak about
Yeah,
that.
we'll just- We'll just leave it until maybe we don't have to talk about it because it won't happen.
Maybe.
Knock on wood.
Well, I can always say like $10.
The reason why
$10.
instant text works there is
For every
because
Gen 1 miss,
the game
For
switches to
everyone
instant
miss,
text to
$10.
display
Okay.
the top of the top where it shows the price and
You're
then
already at
the text
9.
underneath, like
Yeah.
basic whatever the text says.
But like
And if you press
got
B,
my,
it doesn't revert that back.
Zubrats, I got the
If you press
3 or
A,
4
the game
misses
works
of
as
Mega
intended. They
Punch.
just
Let's
didn't
make
the
5,
check
I
for
think,
B, I
with
guess.
This one, the very
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
We just missed
Wasn't
one,
it the
yeah.
we're
red
on
version that if your
14.
health is low, the
Yeah,
game
yeah.
speeds up? I'm sure it's. I mean,
Yeah,
obviously
yeah,
blue
like-
as well, and I'm sure yellow.
I take that
the
one
same
very
rule.
safe because I've hit that
Yeah.
trainer
Yeah.
before.
It's pretty easy to hit this trainer.
I think everyone.
I'm sure that
has,
you kind
hit
of
him
implied
once.
that anyways,
At
but
least,
just to
yeah.
clarify.
I ate him many times.
Ah man, I missed that one again.
Yeah, this
You-
girl doesn't see until the two square of the from the wall. And we are
Really?
in the
It doesn't
dark
work in
mode.
yellow? Or
But,
maybe.
in
I
the
guess we'll wait for
Game Boy
confirmation
Color,
on
we
that.
always saw the wall. And there is an interesting things about Game Boy Color. You can also have inputs when the console boots, and because of that, you can change the filter of the color of these games. And there is one is banned from the speedruns
Yeah.
because you can
It's
see
just
you.
yellow all the way.
Yeah, and you can just see it clearly. You can just see everything.
You see everything. It's gonna, and because of that, this thing is banned.
For sure,
in-
Raven. Would have
for
been nice.
speedruns.
Yeah, can't make it too easy on us, right?
And it's hard on the eye, so
Yeah.
Nintendo hates
There is also
speedrunners.
the reverse ones.
yeah.
pretty.
It is.
funny.
It is
yeah.
just red blue. Oh,
good
really?
The good thing of
That was just
the
a-
good
that was purely
things,
just an assumption on
about
my
doesn't
part.
play for the red bar here that we don't have to do a safety save before the next trainer. Not this one. This one is pretty easy. My favorite Pokemons.
Yes.
That's Slowpoke.
Do we have a? Oh no, we.
No,
I thought
no,
we
I
had
don't
a
have.
That
Slowpoke.
it would've worked, but-
I don't have.
A plush
Is
of it.
on my own because yeah.
Yellow
that's
just,
definitely my
in
favorite
general,
Pokemons. I already
Kind of just
speak
sucks
about that.
for speedrunning.
So yeah, the next trainer is a double range.
Where are we?
Oddish.
There we go.
Here we go.
Compared.
An Oddish
Comparably.
and a Bulbasaur.
Mhm.
Let's see.
That
Both
o-
of richer ranges.
Yeah.
So we have a chance to not kill both in one shot.
that Oddish is
Yeah.
yeah.
And this Oddish is especially annoying because it's got stun spore, so we can get paralyzed. It's got
Honestly,
Super
there's
Pouch,
very
so
little
we can
routing
see-
I have to
it's got
do.
Absorb, which is fine.
But
we
it's
don't have to talk about
I
it
guess-
think
instead.
about that.
So there you go.
not exactly.
Bulbasaur is
Although
not an
it's
issue, but
it's more of
it
like
is
on the
if we
spot
miss the
routing,
Oddish range,
like
and we have to do that a few times.
how the
So
game's
then we
desync
might
and
have
how
a
you deal
chance
with
doing a
the
fourth
different
turn and get
movement.
confused, but
Pretty good Nidoran. We are now 100% sure that's not an Nidoran by from an AGT0 or something like that. Because if it was the case, we should already miss so many range because of that. That's happened. One of Nidorans can respawn from the RNG manipulations, but not having the good IVs for the attacks.
I'm being extra cautious here as
Oddish
well.
Condi.
We don't want to hit any random trainers. Yeah, please. Get some donations.
Ashlyn L.
We're alone with our thoughts. Yeah, you're hitting a lot of crits on these like one-hit KOs as well.
Harry Potter run from earlier this week there. She was my co-commentator there too. Very supportive.
Oh, that was your
Thank you so much.
fiance. Sorry for muting your fiance.
69.
Nice.
This is a meme in the Pokemon in the Pokemon
in
speedrun.
in the world.
Yeah, no
It's a
matter.
meme in the world, I
Yeah.
think. Anytime. But especially for Pokemon, where we see a lot
Yeah.
of numbers.
We already have so.
Starter
different
only run? That
experience
was
with the
yesterday.
Bulbasaur.
That was
Yeah,
yesterday.
man. Take care here about the bonks.
Where I did my
Okay, last one.
486th
Yep, last
place
trainer in this rock tunnel, and then
Blastoise run
we're out of the darkness.
for a clean 7 hours.
And like I said, a lot of times we can get this to go a lot faster if we got the opportunity for red bar, but 69 health is almost as good. All right, and then just a Pidgey. Don't quick attack. We don't want to ruin it. Oh, you buzzkill.
Oh
Do we have
my
something
God.
that heals exactly 5? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rare
we don't have
candy.
even berry heal tanks
Yeah, that's- yeah.
in the second generation, of course.
All right.
I think about those,
Would that even work?
ladders, we can say that, save you some frames because if you are on bicycle and you have to jumps, that's lose you, sometimes, but that's details, to be honest.
All right. This is almost my favorite Pokemon's Arcanine, which we'll see later. So almost my favorite.
There's so many
We'll
gambling
see
references
two
in
times
this
even, if I'm right.
in this game.
Very briefly.
As in the base game itself is the epitome of that, but
Both are very fast. One faster.
gamblers, you literally just you roll up to a
Pokemon
casino
Shield
that's like
Arcanine.
Yeah.
You are definitely the
Controlled
star
by the
of this,
mob.
of the Gen 8.
Yes.
Nah, Candy Floss.
That's the debate. That's the debate.
if you gamble enough, you can buy captive
Pretty
Pokemon.
important movement at incoming. There we go. This one is pretty precise because you have to do this corner correctly. You don't have an extra fight.
Yeah, you can always go slow, but we don't want to go slow.
Oh
so
no.
No, I've gone slow enough.
Emerald taught me how to play
Alright,
roulette.
I've got 2 hidden items. One more.
Dude,
That
like,
was pretty
actually
pretty
same though.
accurate.
One more.
One. Okay, slower for the second
you go.
ones. Then
Yep.
it gets.
That one I count. I count my presses. The other one I go off an audio cue, but I missed it by 1 still.
You can use the music of the bike,
Huh.
of course. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people will count the bike pedals, but I just like to do the audio.
You don't get
That's
an
supposed to
Abra
use it
conception?
more.
I do the audio too.
Mhm.
So incoming.
Like, yeah,
is one
I'm
of
saying you
the,
don't have to gamble for it. You
most
can do it with
longer,
the coins off the ground,
shopping
but
in the most longer. I mean, shopping in this round because you have to buy all of the items necessary to beat this entire game.
Oop.
Oh, yeah.
Almost. There we go.
There we go.
not sure what TMs these are, but I guess
So
we'll figure
speak
that out
about
pretty
this
soon.
TM later. Before that, you have to clean some pretty, some items, and buy a very important super repel to don't have to
Super
deal
repel?
with encounter
Oh, horn drill.
potions. Always useful.
And for safety.
I honestly
And
didn't even know you
the
could just
revive
buy
is
that.
from the revive thread that make this entire run way safer, especially at the end.
Yeah, that's why we got the second nugget, basically.
Yep. We got usually if you're just doing PB or world record attempts.
Oh, you
you're
have
just gonna
dig
get
no
the
need
one
to
nugget
teleport
that you
Abra.
can bridge,
Okay, that
but
makes sense.
We like to
Yeah,
have a little
okay.
extra safety, so we get some
That's
extra
right.
cash to pay for some items here.
I was gonna
Please go
ask
for
that if it was
Poké-
faster to use the
Pokédon
elevator
and
and the
other things that
steps.
we speak later, and
Or
very
no,
interesting
sorry, you're going
things about
upstairs
the
to buy the
Pokemon
drink. Of
speedrun,
course, what am I
Gen
thinking?
1 speedrun community that divide the community of the speedruns in 2 different category because especially
Oops.
because of this Pokédoll.
Press D by accident. There we go.
And that's the rock slide.
Yeah.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
an awesome attack.
Yeah, we saw a rock slide in the Y2 run by Etienne earlier.
Why don't
And,
you just buy
well,
both
It's rock
drinks?
slide.
Yeah,
There.
rock slide is rock slide.
Why do you buy a drink?
And now
Talk to
some
her,
accuracy,
then go buy
one of
another
the-
one.
One of the most powerful items in this generation.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any reason. You can't. Okay.
X items in Gen 1 are so good.
No problem. Just curious.
You only use like 2 X items in your whole run.
Okay, and then you do
Gen 1
use the elevator.
Yeah, we use
Wait, let me see. What did you buy there
Everything
again?
depends on in your whole run. So good.
in
X
final-
X
specials.
items in Gen 1 are so good.
X
You only
speed.
use like 2 X
Okay.
items in your whole run. And in Gen 1,
Yeah, we use
everything depends on them.
especially X accuracy because
Oh, I
X accuracy
see.
really
So you don't have to scroll
differently in
down
this
to
generation than
Soda.
the other one.
Yeah, it's broken.
Mhm. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
it's
totally
absolutely broken.
We will once again we can speak
Yeah.
about that.
We don't want to
one.
spoil it.
Yeah, we will not spoil. But before that, we have to, of course, use.
What happens if you
ancients
give her the
that
water?
will Definitely be very useful in the speedruns. Something that can teleport you everywhere. The fly. We have a really interesting discussion if it's faster to go in with the bike or with the by
walking there.
You
walking
got ice beam
there.
instead. I see.
It's pretty tight.
Yeah, it's pretty tight. You have to get perfect execution to onto the bike for it to be fast.
Oh, no, yeah, I mean, that's a
Why
pretty
not?
nice move.
So, a pretty big menu incoming.
There we go.
And now rock slide. Putting that over.
Goodbye,
Yeah,
Mega
yeah,
Punch.
that's it, I figured.
Yeah, and this part of the game you don't.
That's
use
interesting
that
you don't
many
use
TMs.
Mega Punch
You
for too
just,
long.
Do a bunch of other stuff like shopping. We're going to 11 Tower next, so
Aquaman learned fly. Finally. He's
Yeah.
useful.
he's not useless anymore.
Nope, not anymore.
Hey.
Not terrible.
And
but
Back to
not
Lavender
great.
with the
It was
Pokédoll.
save us
Somewhere
a
in the
bit.
middle.
That was fine. It's only tiny mistakes.
Great
Yeah.
music here.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
this one I've so creepypasta. We will not speak about it because
Yeah.
the chat.
Yeah, it's
Probably.
divisive. People were either too creeped out by it or it was
Yeah.
their favorite tune.
Yeah.
Lavender
This level
Town was
fight
my
is very
tune.
easy, to be
Yeah,
honest.
it is.
Expect if of course you go for the red bar all the way along.
Mhm.
That can troll you, especially if
I was
this
never
one
really
goes for
creeped out by it, I
Quick
always
Attack,
bopped.
and if the Bulbasaur go for Vine Whips.
Yeah.
There we go.
And Red Bar is quite scary while using Rock Slide because Rock Slide can miss,
Yeah.
and you don't want to see that happen.
Even without Rock Slide, you can get confused by
Yeah.
most of the gas lead in this town. In this tower, I mean. Gyarados gets 40% destroy at this moment because he's double type flying on water. So.
Mhm. Water flying, so never stood a chance.
Yo, Sonkers! Thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. I appreciate that.
And get a
Thank you very much.
destroyed.
Yeah.
The scariest one. A crit can be.
You can skip a lot of the
7 times.
battles
Yeah,
in here,
since we're
right?
not in red bar, it doesn't matter anymore. It had no chance of being in it.
Oh
Hey,
my
there
god!
It is.
There's the
That was
crit.
not- that was useless.
When you needed
That
it
was
the most.
absolutely useless.
And that's just lose you times.
Yeah, yeah. All it does is give me an extra.
Yeah,
chance
the
point.
X accuracy is like super broke.
So about the Super Ripple conception used earlier, especially for this tower, of course, you cannot get any encounter on this very first floor, but for all of the next one, you will spot Spectre. We can speak about that in advance, but we probably thinking, hey, you're here, but you should be on the casino to have an item that give you the ability to see most of the ghosts. But the thing is, it's
there.
about this Pokédoll will allow us to do a pretty interesting skip.
I don't know if Nightbot's gonna help you
for
out there
the
though.
Guardian of this tower. That's a ghost, a scripted ghost. And yeah, that's definitely divided Gen 1 between the classical speedruns that's not allowed this one, and this main category that's allowed to use the Pokédoll as a skip for the very last scripted Spectre in this town.
Nope. What am I doing?
Oh,
There we go. Yep. Don't want to miss that.
No, you do not.
Need that. Very important for later on.
Yeah, and in order to get the Sylph Scope, you have to do Rocket
Yeah,
Hideout
for sure,
and Rocket
Raven.
Hideout.
Oh my
It's a
god.
long stretch of.
I had no
lots of
idea that
fights,
elixir was
lot of
there.
Slow,
I
Spinning.
see.
spinning tiles, which make you spin in a very, very slow
I was
pace.
gonna say, are you gonna heal here?
And we don't. do
You'd
that
have
in
to.
this
It's such a
category,
nice
so
heal.
It's fine.
Why Pokemon
Just
Red?
get the Purify Zone, that's a free
I
Pokémon
was
Center
inspired.
and a very fast one.
Yep. So our whole party is healed now.
Yep.
Not
Oh,
that
but maybe you're asking why
our,
red over
our
blue, and
Batman
it's just because
needed it too much
it has
anyway,
easier
but
manips.
It's good for
Not
getting
sure.
the PP back up for his moves. So.
Yeah, because now we have all of the PPs. So far so good for the rock slide, remains once.
Now you jinxed it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. No.
Yeah.
Just,
we got
just
one more
see,
gas.
just see. I already get all of the bad.
Which moves can you
bad
not
rock
use
slide
against
earlier in the
ghost
marathon.
types
Yeah.
in this
Should be
game?
fine for.
It should be.
That should be fine for this round.
Got it out for both of us, I hope. All right.
Straight as an arrow.
Just normal.
Hey. All right.
Hey.
And as quickly as it came, Rock Slide
With
will
a
be no
critical
more.
hits.
Yeah. Just for good measure. Doesn't help. But as quickly as we got Rock Slide, we are going to get rid of it now. So, no longer needed.
Okay.
Yeah, because there is no other way to deal in one turn with all of those Gasly.
Here it is.
As we said,
Horn
they
drill.
are very dangerous because of Confuse Ray.
What are we getting rid of? Rock slide?
And incoming Andre.
No, we do not use some of these TMs for very long.
That you probably thinking, oh my god, this attack is not accurate at all.
Yeah.
But remember what we will speak about, X accuracy.
Yep.
So
We're going to get to see that pretty soon.
Why Pokemon Red have
One
all
trainer
games to
between-
speedrun?
one trainer between.
Well,
Before that,
I am
we'll
learning
just
Pokemon
see
Red, but I'm doing
the
Pokemon
best
Red and Yellow,
skill
2 games, 1
in this
controller.
entire
So,
the best.
in order to
sprite
do
in this
that, gotta
entire
learn them
game.
both individually.
Yeah. So that's what the Pokédoll is used for. Pokédoll is an item.
But like,
that
this
when
is my
used
baseline.
normally
I
is-
plan on
it
doing
just lets
more
you escape any
Pokemon-related
fight.
stuff in the future, in the very near
Obviously with
future.
Super Repel not
For the next
having
2 weeks, 3
Self
weeks,
Scope,
4 weeks.
we don't want to
I'm doing
encounter any
this.
ghosts on the way here, but we
Plus,
do
I'm
have
gonna
to
be
encounter that ghost,
coming
which
back
is a
to,
Marowak in disguise.
Doing
But
Yu-Gi-Oh!
We avoid it altogether by using that Pokédoll, and we skip it and go
And
right
the
to
second that Pokemon
So
Snap comes
I
out,
just
I
saw
am
we
all
hit
over that.
$34,000.
Woo! Oh my.
Oh,
Thank you a
it's
lot for
terrific.
all of the donation, especially for all of the beat war of those
And I
names.
think we just beat Winter 19.
Oh, Winter 19 is beaten.
We just beat Winter 19.
Is that
because of
an all in the back?
And there still remains one day of
I played
this
Pokemon as a
marathon,
kid,
that's
yeah.
awesome.
I really played
Nice.
Emerald the
And
most,
what
though.
a great last day it is tomorrow, too.
That was a great sprite, by the way, Colbat.
Yeah, Golbat. Golbat is iconic.
So yeah, these things with the Pokeball is not
I'm-
considered as a glitch.
I'm
for
going
this
to learn,
case, but there's
like,
another one that's not
actual
allowed.
any percent to do actual
Another
individual
nasty,
any percent runs,
sprite would be
but
Bellsprout.
whether or not I use the
Yeah.
manips
Yeah.
that I end up learning in
So
those
including the
runs
fights that we
in the
use
2
for the
games,
first
1
time,
controller
X accuracy.
is kind of
X
up in the
accuracy
air.
doesn't boost
I'm going to be
your
reaching out
accuracy.
to
That's
some
pretty
people
interesting
on
in this
how I
game.
should handle my route
X
for
ac-
that.
What X
There's a couple people I have
does
in mind.
is skip the entire check of the possibility of an attack was missing. This is why right now Andre have a 100%
This
it, and let's
Horndrill
also avoid a
crap
pretty
is
ornery
ridiculous.
things named the Gen 1 miss.
Mm-hmm.
So we will not.
Yeah,
speak
for
about
sure,
that
Raven.
because we
Yeah,
will
yeah.
not
I'll
get
be
into
streaming it for a
EZScape.
week
Yeah.
straight
Well,
minimum.
yeah, that's what makes X accuracy so broken in this game. is
Anytime that there's
instead
a
of
I
just
catch wind of a
increasing
Pokemon
your
game coming
accuracy
out
by
that's
a
going to
set
be somewhat
percentage,
decent,
it just makes it anything always.
It's been a
hits.
while, though.
Anything will hit, no matter what. Which takes Horn Drill, which is an instant KO move, but is 50-50 to hit to 100.
I mean, I just posted a video on the main channel, but I have a couple of main channel videos
By the way,
planned
the
this month.
things that accuracy doesn't skip.
Been working on the
is,
second channel,
special,
which
the special
you've
thing about all
clearly
of the
know
1
about,
KO
so.
attack like on drill, you have to be faster than your opponents to make this attack hits.
Yeah,
And that's
you
even
do
with
both of the
this
you
accuracy,
do the
more
minips one at a
slower, this
time.
will not hit.
Luckily.
Am I watching you watch
we
this
manipulate
stream?
the,
You're watching me
IVs from
learn
this
Pokemon
Nidoran,
Red,
get
which
great
involves
stats and
me
great speed, so
watching people speedrun
speed's
Pokemon
pretty
Red.
good for us.
Definitely. Speaking about the IVs of the Gen 1, they are pretty different than other generation because special is only one stat, and for this.
I feel like you
specifically,
asked that,
we
but
have
you
a
knew the
15,
answer.
14,
That's why I was.
15, 15. So
I don't know. I don't know how
it's
else to
making an
respond.
Incredible powerful Nidorans.
Yeah, from Gen 2 onwards.
When subs
we
into
have a
RuneScape,
special defense
a-
and special attack. In Gen 1, we only have special.
Yeah.
But yeah, the
That's
Nido
also
manips are very
making
different. They're in different
it
locations as well.
It's strategic fights, but of course, right now most of the things are way more balanced than this very whole games, but very awesome games also.
We could go even
We
further
got the
beyond.
Flute to deal with those Snorlax, but before that, we have to still.
A couple other steps before we get to see our big boy Snorlax.
Yeah. Oh, we saw.
Yeah, I saw that.
Very interesting.
Yeah,
A
the
very
visual
interesting
glitch.
Monka.
a visual glitch. Sometimes when you have a dialogue,
That's
for
funny.
some reasons, if that happens at a very specific frames, some NPC will appear on the screens for
Oops.
without
Do that a lot.
any issue.
Just checking to see how the badges were
Yeah.
there that I needed, which were looking good. So
Yeah.
no worries.
You're probably thinking, guys, we are probably very late because we only have.
But yeah, part of me
each.
moving to
What's
Pokemon
happened?
and Yu-Gi-Oh!
That's totally
as,
normal
like, my
because
full-time
actually
streaming thing
conception
is so that I
with,
can focus more on my main
Nido
channel.
looking on all of
Back
the
when I was
other
doing like
secondary
challenges
quests,
and
not
games, I
secondary, but
would
main quest before
like
getting all
what
of
you
the
saw me
badges
streaming.
by setup.
I was
for
also doing like
make-
off-stream
you can
stuff,
do that
so I'd have to do
with
off-stream
a
practice,
very
then
awesome
on-stream
setup for
practice,
the red bar, making
spend time
all of
setting
the
up new
badge
games
catch
every week,
very
and it's just
fast.
not really
We're
feasible.
doing
Plus, this is
a,
something I had
yeah,
planned.
boss
I've had
rush
this. I've had what I'm
Yeah,
doing right now
definitely.
planned
I
since
I was
December,
called a
so
boss
it's not
rush
like
Boss
in
rush.
there, yeah.
I just randomly decided on this. I just figured the timing's
So,
right because I want to
very
start making main
last
channel videos again.
important catch of Elixir.
Yeah. Now we have. all
I'm
the
world
elixir
record ready
items.
tomorrow. Yeah,
Elixirs being an
I'm
item
still
that,
me asking
restores the
basic
PP for all of your
Pokemon
moves, not
questions
just one of
still.
them. We do have an Ether, which also just restores PP to one of your moves, which we're going to use in a minute or two here.
So Arbok is also a range with trash and can paralyze you with glare, so we really don't want to see that.
Bite
That's
i-
a
bite
good
is
one.
good,
That's
yeah.
a very good one because at this moment we really need to be under 80 HP before the fight.
Thanks,
against
Monkey
Koga.
Llama.
Mhm.
That's very nice.
So this
Very-
one,
very nice thought.
Self-scope was a huge labyrinth for
Yeah.
every single person who do this game at the very first time.
Yeah, like Mansion on Cinnabar Island.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll-
definitely.
Maybe for my
Kind of
first
impossible for a kid.
Yeah. It's just
Pokemon Red
yeah.
speedrun, I'll
Just
have the world
mazes, but
record
we make it-
of
we
that
make it look pretty
specific
easy
date.
here.
But guess
assuming
what? This
nobody
entire
in the
things can
world
be
does
done by
another
only
Pokemon Red speedrun.
4 fights,
Mhm.
2 Rocket guys, the rival, and Giovanni itself. Bingo!
But yeah,
because the
also,
card
I'm
can
working
open
on
every single door.
The Speedrun
And
Saturday
it's
stuff
teleporter,
as
and
well,
at
so
this
not just main
concession,
channel, but we have
just
that
do a
going
tiny
on.
step from the
And I
top,
have one
because
other
as we
thing I'm
say,
working
the
on,
level is very slow,
kind of behind the
and
scenes
if we are in the spots
that I
the
haven't
level is
actually
right
announced
now,
yet.
we
So
will have to make
I'm not sure when I'll get
around
around to doing
grab
that.
the teleporter. So being one step from the top save you a lot.
Trying to
of
get the
time at this moment
4-6
because you would only have to
2021
do
road
two steps.
record, but I'll take that
Coming
shot.
once against the strategy, the own real strategy.
That's good. That's fine.
That's very fine. But to deal with a very dangerous Pokemon, we also need an EZSpeed. That's very
Alright,
fine.
good,
That's
good,
very
good.
good. We are
Half the
actually-
time people
yeah,
point out like
okay,
things
that's
that look
okay.
like
Wow,
Among
wow,
Us.
wow.
I don't
that's-
see it.
Yeah,
We're still okay. We'll see what we get from
5 now.
our rocket and our geo here.
Yeah.
Some of them are kind of reaching. Or what people
Again, we
do
have
is
revives,
they
so
edit
things go really
pictures,
far
so it
south.
looks
It's
more
still
like
kind
it,
of
so then they
okay
can post it
because
on
we-
Twitter.
We have a revive.
And then you have to go to the
we have
replies,
two
and somebody's
revives,
like,
so we can
"Yeah,
stay
this,
alive.
this ain't real, chief."
And the level up.
Seen that
will
like
give
3
you
times at
Low extra
least.
health,
low
yeah.
extra health.
We're
Like
still
y'all
gonna
just crave
level
attention,
up.
don't you?
Jeez. 5
Don't
more
you?
times before
Yeah.
that fight that
Yeah,
we
yeah,
yeah.
I think so. Three
Yeah.
or 5.
Yeah.
So
It's like you want to
become-
see it so
yeah.
badly.
This Alakazam is very fast. This is why we need the XS speed. By the way, shout out to the Movember. Big mustache.
Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, also an interesting thing there. We're not in Red Bar right now, so you can't hear it, but you'll see later on we'll fight an
Oh, yeah.
Alakazam while we're in Red Bar. And for whatever reason, the game, whenever you fight an Alakazam in Red Bar, it gives it the Ghastly's
Yeah. It's so
jingle
stupid.
instead of his own. There's no explanation as to why, but yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah, as Genesis says, there is so many glitch.
Yeah.
There are so many sounds glitch in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love how
This guy give
Pokemon
you a
Yellow,
Lapras,
Pikachu
but
doesn't have the
unfortunately
Pikachu
you
cry
can't
at the
do that.
start.
Yeah, sometimes when you enter the lab in Pallet Town, you have really slowed down music,
Yeah,
which
and,
is, I don't know why
Yeah.
it happens, but it happens sometimes.
and that's also can happen at the very end of a fight.
Yep,
when
yeah, you can get just weird sound effects at the end of a fight for no
Yeah.
reason.
the fight.
Yeah, and
the-
you, I know a few people who did true glitchless without any sound glitches and everything, so
They
you
get- they
basically
get
have to reset as soon as you hear a sound glitch.
Oh my god.
And that's, it's so
That's,
stupid.
that should be so stupid. But as we said, for example, for the badge boost things, that's definitely a glitch. That's definitely a
Yeah.
miss from the developments. But yeah, we have to deal with because there is no way to.
I don't know which cry it has. I think it's whatever the
Yeah, best category
like-
is softlock percent. for
whatever
sure.
Pokemon they show at the
Yeah.
beginning of like Red and Blue.
You can do so many things in this
Yeah.
game. So
Yeah, so luckily we didn't get any hits here, so our health still is in a decent change. We could still get hit from the Nidorino.
I didn't know that, Monkey.
Coming up with Geo here.
so close from the 69.
I know. Do we get 3 health?
But you know, like right when it like flashes on
3 or
screen
4
right before like
yeah.
joke
I
or
can't
whatever,
remember if it's 3 or 4.
that's
Next
the
one.
it'll show like a
We'll
little
see.
cry.
Don Corleone.
Yeah,
It's
so
definitely.
we may also need don't hit us, Don Corleone.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Fury attack is one of the worst attack on
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
at
it's
this
just
moment.
so slow.
Yeah, okay. The Nidorino.
I'll jinx it. Sorry.
Yeah.
I will,
Whatever.
2 turn. All right.
Hey!
That's fine. That's when you get it. That's what you want. It could go from between 2 and 5. So.
Yeah.
All right, Batman.
This one is so hard to catch in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Air Bubble Beam is totally enough, and also we only have one
Yeah.
Hornbill left.
The
for
Hornbill's
Oh,
pretty
Queen, yeah.
nuts.
My queen.
Michael.
It's nothing personal.
Goodbye.
Pokemon Coliseum's a vibe.
That's what that was free. Oh my god!
Mm-hmm.
If he didn't eat me, we should get it.
My mom used to
Anyway,
drop me off at the grocery store would have like a
once
daycare
against
area.
The Rocket Team will use one.
And
of
it's
the
not that I
West
just
Coast
couldn't handle
attack.
myself as a child, but they had
Black
video
screen.
games,
Yeah.
and that's where I would play
Disappear.
Pokemon
Now
Coliseum.
we have no rocket trainers are in.
They don't have those
tower at all,
anymore.
which is great. 'Cause
But,
we need to go
when
to
I was a
one
kid, they
more
had
floor
those.
here
Yeah.
to get some items before we head out.
You forgot the Master Ball, man.
Oh no! Yeah.
I can show you a way to get it.
Yeah, I know.
Buy groceries with my mom, play Pokemon.
So yeah, if we have any other donations that come through, we can
Oh, yeah.
we can.
like
say
the
those
oldest
here.
kid
We're
in
just
there.
Picking up some items before we
You'll
leave.
plug some incentives or so.
Yeah. Absolutely. We do have the last run of Stream 2 coming up after this. Luckily, I got to be the second to last run, leading up to Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword.
Remember when
We do
McDonald's
have
used to
some
have,
donation
like,
incentives going
they'd have
for
video
that
games,
as
but I
well,
remember
so
they
make
had, like,
sure
Yu-Gi-Oh
you get those
cards.
in. It's the last run of Stream 2. We got to make it count.
And
That-
you really want to see it.
Oh my god. This
Skyward Sword has so much evolved in the last like.
I was like, Mom, we got to keep going to McDonald's.
the-
I keep getting
yeah,
the same
the
one.
time
I
coming
keep getting
down
the same
from
card.
8 hours to 2 hours and 30 in right now for the
to
world.
10, I
To
think.
10 for because
world
of the.
record.
Mom, I
very
have way too many
awesome
Millennium
glitches,
Shields.
very
What am I gonna
awesome
do with all
glitches they
these?
named back in time. Because
Yeah.
Roth and all of those guys will explain that
Yeah.
way better than us.
You will see the starting screen
that's
a lot of times.
That's definitely something you want to see.
Yeah, it's a great run, and you guys really came through for our donations, even if we had to alter them slightly in terms of what we.
I know.
we had to name
As a
our
kid, I wasn't
Pokemon,
very
so
appreciative
I know you
of
guys
the
can
Millennium
come
Shield,
through
but it
for
was a
us
dope
Skyward Sword
card.
as well.
Let's make Pikastrov do.
Oh yeah, they had the
very last boss of this
Inspector
game
Gadget
for the-
toys.
That should be great.
I really hated those
So
because it was
incoming,
like,
to catch
There we go.
Eric
or no, maybe it was
and,
Spy
can be
Kids.
tricky sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, missed it by one time.
That's
but
also
we're good
pretty
now.
dangerous because there is.
Oh, that is a
training, so-
difficult rare candy
There
to
is
grab. But
also
no,
a
I think it was
Pikachu,
Spy
so
Kids,
that's,
and
you
you
have
could get
a
like you can
pretty
put them all
different
together, and you
strategy
can
for
make
it.
the
That's
like,
pretty
little
interesting
robot
one, to
thing
be
from
honest.
there.
Mhm.
There is so many way to.
But like you couldn't put it
There is
together
so
unless you got
many
every single
helpful
piece, and I'm like, what the hell?
Even for beginner with well less.
Although I haven't had
information or
McDonald's
way
other than
easier
like a
ones
black
to do it,
coffee in like the
don't-
longest
Don't
time.
hesitate. This game is very easy to learn, but very hard to master. To be
Yeah.
honest,
Yep.
it's not because it's easy to learn.
When
that
I started full-time
people
YouTube,
can challenge.
I remember.
many other
it was like
great
whenever I
Speedrunners
couldn't
and
rationalize
because,
working
yeah,
at my job anymore
the
because I
level
was
is
making like
very
less
high.
money than if
Yeah,
I was
even
like
could,
doing YouTube.
learn it somehow, and I did like 3 runs and got a 2 hours and 3 minute time, I guess, something like that. It's 2 years ago, so
Oh, that was
with a little
Burger King.
practice, I can get under 2 hours, which is our goal here. So
Yeah,
Two-
yeah. Well, we'll see. We're definitely gonna break it from this very start, but we'll see when this run started if we can get under 2. I don't know yet. We'll have to see.
As we said, there is something very different to do this from a marathon instead of PB grinding, but that's also a very difficult exercise to do that in a marathon and to be safe until during 2 entire hours with so many different possibilities of so many different cases can happen because of the RNG of this game. So we are in the
Although,
safari.
whenever I was
We are
doing
not
YouTube
here for
full-time,
catching many Pokemon, of course.
I was
Yeah,
still
the
in
Chansey.
college
Yeah.
full time.
Chansey,
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Like
Kangaskhan.
whenever I was first like really posting my YouTube
We can also switch
videos,
to
I
Ash
was
Oh my
Jeez.
god.
I was literally
Same
working.
catch
I was
like
full-time
60
college,
of,
full-time
60
Olive Garden, or
hours.
part-time, and then also doing
that's very
YouTube.
clear.
Yo,
Okay.
but what's up, Fripp?
Still,
Rap?
it's ridiculous.
yeah, it's
Yo, what's up,
it's a
everybody?
real category.
Yeah, it's a
yeah,
real
it's a-
category.
I was gonna pause this for a second. Yo, right now I'm learning Pokemon Red speedrun, so we decided to watch an ESA run with Conception 2, who's also in the chat with us. So we're about an hour 23 in this. I don't know how long it is. We're over halfway through it, so you know, if you're looking to just chill out, vibe, learn a little bit of Pokemon Red, talk about it a little bit, then big chillin'.
7 hours, right, or something.
Yeah.
7
like that?
hours,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, I
Mainly
appreciate
run by
that.
Exarian, a pretty awesome
You're gonna hit
speedrunner of
2.2k
the
in
tournament.
OSRS this week?
And
Nice.
also
I'm at like
other gens,
2k50 or
but
something.
yeah, it's a troll category. You have to catch all of the Pokemon in the Ash.
I've been whipping my
enemies in the
my
same
phone
order,
out at
and
the
let's
gym,
include
and I've been hitting
30
Motherload
towers,
Mine in between my
games.
sets.
He mainly use RNG manipulation to do
Because I
that.
can't.
So yeah, we just.
I won't
go
do Motherload
through all
Mine
the
unless
safari to get
I'm doing
this
something
golden
else.
thief.
Yeah, this is such a nice little segment. You're just biking, you know, no
Huh, nice,
nothing dangerous is
nice.
gonna pop out at you.
Yeah.
It's really nice and peaceful.
Yeah, definitely. And the interesting fact is.
Oh,
in this
also
safari-
I should clarify. What I'm trying to learn right now is I'm trying to do a challenge where you do 2 games, 1 controller, Pokemon Yellow and Red at the same time. So like just completed, like recompleted after not playing the game in over 10 years. Pokemon Blue, I finished that last night. So now we're on the next day of just like actually
It's
learning.
considered
So this
as
is
a
first day
dungeon,
of
like,
learning
over
really.
hours, so
But I
for
refamiliarized
waking up,
myself
don't
with it.
fly, you just dig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's make no sense.
And it's great that the music in the Safari Zone is the same one as Evolving Pokemon.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
trading or something like that. This music
I don't
is
know why
pretty
they did that
great.
with Safari Zone.
Incoming. The
Why is it the
next
evolution
team,
music, dude? It gives me
finally,
anxiety.
number
Like straight
4.
up. I don't
The
know
good things
what
about
about it
Pokemon
is.
one is you
Not
can
like a
do,
lot, but just like a little bit. Like I'm
only
like
the
a
1,
little
2,
on
3,
edge.
8 gym
I feel like something's
have
about to
be
happen, but
in-
nothing's
in this
happening.
order, but for the other one, you can beat them in
Yo, what's up,
every
Ronald?
order that you want. And
Also,
you will
later,
beat this
Demon.
one
Thanks
for
for chilling
a very
out.
good reason, especially because of the very last Pokemon of Koga.
Yeah.
Yep, sets up something very important for us, but we won't spoil it yet.
Yeah, and don't spoil.
We'll keep it secret for you.
I was a little surprised that you didn't jack through the wall, but it's glitchless.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I can't. What if this run?
Looking forward to the Gen 4 remake.
I don't know when I
As long as it's
saw,
good,
someone
you know?
beat this trainer here.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna look forward to
Way too
Pokemon. Other than
much,
I'm looking forward
way
to
too many
Pokemon
runs
Snap,
of
but
our
like
game.
I don't look forward to
Yeah,
Pokemon
yeah,
games
you
until I
don't-
figure out
yeah,
if they're good
you
or
don't have
not.
to get this far here.
They've disappointed
Just
me.
go right to the wall, and then it's not a problem.
Well, probably they
It's
pretty much
definitely
only
some-
disappointed me
something
twice, and I
different
stopped
to
like
play
expecting
with most of the
anything.
glitches in this
Yeah.
game because this game is you can destroy this game by so many different ways. But here we are in glitchless, so we will play Pokemon in the good way.
Mhm.
It's a good thing we still have all the old
Good.
games we can
That
vibe
is a
out
good
to.
way. I mean, you know.
I still I want to play
normal way.
through
Way
platinum
Game
though.
Freak
I only
Yeah,
had
that-
More or less.
I think I had
More or less.
diamond
Yes.
when I was a kid.
So this one can be dangerous because of confusions,
Mhm.
but
Although I don't know how old I would have been when that came out.
And 61 is I don't remember the exact.
Yeah, just a
Yeah.
confusion crit would take us
Yeah,
out. I think
yeah.
it's 58 is cut off, I think.
Yeah, confusion crit is definitely a kill. I was thinking about just confusion, but no,
I think we
you're-
can survive
yeah,
one
you can definitely
confusion.
survive.
But again, doesn't matter. We have revives, so even if
Yeah,
we did
yeah,
die,
you
we're
don't-
okay.
That's definitely. a
Yeah,
good
I'm
thing
interested to see
Speaking about
Pokemon
revive,
Snap.
you still have your 2 revives. This is why you
Mhm.
didn't kill. That's no.
That's
Ooh.
yeah.
Oh, there we go.
I'm assuming you're
Yeah.
expecting to hit that roll.
Yeah.
And
trying
a
to-
red bar.
Yeah,
we
red
got the
bar.
Koga red
You got the red bar,
man.
okay.
Yeah.
That's
They have
great.
that like
Skip the.
what do I want to say?
All right, and finally, our
Open
fourth
world
gym.
Pokemon game coming out like next year, which is
Maybe we
probably
take
gonna
a
get
break
delayed at
after
least 3
Purge.
times.
Yeah. just a little
So,
bit. Just gotta get a little.
but at first
you know,
glance,
amped
compared to
up,
like
you know,
any
ready
other
for it.
open world
Especially
game, it kind of
Earthquake
looks
is
like
awesome for the
bad.
gym, so this
Yeah.
is why you have to catch.
But
you have to
apparently, I'm
do
not allowed to
something
comment
for
on that. The fact that it doesn't look good at the first glance because it's still like in
So you can
development.
see it's
but
just
like,
a lot faster to
Oh yeah,
get to those
that's
inputs.
will be way more faster because Koga have a pretty huge team.
when we're comparing it to Wii U games, that looked like
Dino
twice as
for
good.
Earthquake
I
already
think you're
began
allowed
during
to.
the-
That red bar doesn't
during
matter,
the
probably
cry
not.
of Mook, so yeah, it's definitely saved lots of time.
Wait,
We're
why
still
doesn't it
on two
matter?
even after level
Because
up,
it's still
I think
active
it's
right
still
now.
me.
Wouldn't it be saving time?
Oh, let's see. We are
Yep.
still in. That's
Okay.
save a lot of time because of level
Can
up.
we win?
Can we win?
Can we
Yeah.
win?
Oh,
Oh, that's
Oh,
very
no.
bad. No,
Oh, we're
you
dead.
just
Get
said-
wrecked.
Oh,
God,
man.
That's losing.
So not intended.
God,
Not
we're such
intended.
good actors.
Ah.
That was absolutely intended. We were supposed to
Oh
take the
no,
death there.
I have been
One,
made a
it's,
fool.
It's faster. You see, Weezing just goes right down with us, so we get to skip all those boxes. Of,
Is that what you meant
earned this
though?
much money,
It's-
experience,
I didn't. I
blah,
honestly didn't.
blah.
I forgot the
Also,
cop.
it
The
allows us
Weezing
to
came
set
up next.
for perpetual red bar through the.
I knew that there was a
pretty much
self-destruct coming up at some
almost
point,
the whole
but
end of the run here.
Yeah, because rare candy give you extra experience,
Ah.
extra HP. I mean, and because of that, we are out of KO with that, and that's yeah.
You guys
really
didn't play it off
useful.
very
We
well.
actually Have a setup.
you should
of
always
bombs
commit to the
HP.
rule
And
because
also
there
another
for
thing,
sure is at least
you
one
probably
person panicking.
Will probably question yourself.
99%
why
of
we are
chat.
Sure that this whistling will go.
We'll,
for
n-
this
we'll
one.
probably
It's because Koga have
figure
a
it out,
different AI that's over trainers. There is 3 different AI for trainers, and Koga never go for
Got
a
homeboy in the back
non-effective attack.
spamming
And
Sages.
because we have a poison type, and all of the other attack of Whistling is poison type, it will go for the only attack that can have a good effect against us, and that's self-destruct. It can also sometimes go for X attack, but that doesn't change anything. At the end, it will always.
Yeah,
go
that's really
for
yeah, it
self-destruct.
makes
You can
sense,
stall for a
Shinra.
self-destruct by using some X items or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
sometimes
you
probably.
if you
Yeah,
rare
if-
candy when
if
your
it
Pokemon's
takes, like,
fainted, you
5
can
turns
revive
to
it.
get it
It's
done,
a
yeah.
rev.
You
It's
could use
not
it
only is there a
absolutely.
revive, but it's a
Because,
red bar
I think the
revive.
maximum is 3.
And since I know we just got rated,
Yeah,
red
yeah.
bar just cancels
But
out
we
any other
buy a few
audio in the
extra
game,
X items
so
in this route
it's much
anyway,
faster.
In case we die, because say we use an X accuracy, then we get killed by some.
So I wouldn't say the
happenstance.
red bar
Uh,
didn't
that
matter, but like
and we revive, we'll come back alive.
Actually,
that'd
it's
be fine,
probably
but,
about-
the
I don't know if it
X
would be about
accuracy or
equal,
whatever we
considering
use
it was
will
because
be
you got hit an extra
non-effective at that
time,
point,
but-
so we'd have to reuse it, reset it up. So
A pretty
Probably you probably
yeah,
lost time
safe
there to
and
getting that
fast
first
way
one.
to go to these islands in this generation, because the other way from
Yeah, so like
the
any of the
town of-
Pokemon
the town
cries,
of the
any
last
like
game
any
you saw,
audio that has to
fast
like
with a
in-game actions are
very
waiting for audio to
difficult
finish to
labyrinth
proceed.
that we
They're all
also
getting
see,
covered up by the
I don't remember the name
Did
of this bird in English. Where is a legendary Pokemon, but I don't remember.
that
oh, is it Arceus?
beautiful
Are you
hymn.
talking about the Seafoam Islands?
Yeah,
yeah,
Seafoam
yeah,
Island.
yeah.
We honestly, to beat these games, even without any glitches, they are not needed at all. You can go just from Pallet Town, and there we go.
The only one I found in my casual playthrough back then was Moltres.
Oh,
The other one's Power Plant is
Oh,
up, I don't know. You don't have to go to Power Plant.
yeah, Power Plant is pretty hard to find, to be honest. Casually, I mean.
All right, so we picked up a new TM here, which is Blizzard. We're gonna teach it to our Batman here. And this will be
I was
our
gonna
final
ask
moveset now, not
earlier
the
because
Pokemon
you said
moves.
that Ice Beam got routed out. I'm
There is
like,
a-
I was
there
about to say, is that
also
because of
another
Blizzard?
strategy
But
using Ice Beam.
yeah,
But
it
the
is.
good things about Blizzard that you can one hit KO right on against Giovanni, and many other
Huh.
one hits can be very useful because also, as you expect, when we have to use Blizzard in X accuracy fights,
Favorite
Blizzard
Gen
will
1 was
always hits,
Bulbasaur.
and this low accuracy, I mean low, that's
It wasn't even
18,
because of
that's
video
not
game thing. It was
great
because whenever I saw
sometimes,
the Pokemon movie, I
not so
like
bad.
Bulbasaur the most.
So yeah.
Has anyone done a speedrun of Nuzlocke randomized? Yeah.
That's gonna be very useful.
There's a thing called a
now.
speed lock
Yeah,
that I plan on taking on sometime this month or next month.
And that's a secret cage.
As soon as I finish this challenge, we'll be moving on to
enter
Pokemon Emerald
the
Speedlock.
gym.
But if you want to
Normally
watch
gym
it,
number
there's
7,
one that's over on
but that's will be gym number
GDQ that you
6
can look
for
at.
this run.
He is a
Before
cutie.
that, let's go for a gym that we forgot
Yeah.
earlier.
Yeah,
in this, somehow we forgot to go here. But of course, as we said, now we have the red bar, so that will make this
Is
gym
this
way
his
faster.
her coming
And
out
also we
stream?
have Blizzard
What?
that's make most of the fights also faster. We also didn't speak about that, but even if we deactivate all of the animation of the games to make this game faster, some attacks have
Strange
a faster animation than the other because it doesn't make the enemy blink. Blizzard is one
Japanese.
of those attacks because Blizzard can freeze. When an attack have a side effect, that will never make the enemy blink.
Mhm.
And this is why Blizzard is a very fast attack, as you will see. There we go.
If it hits, yeah.
Yeah, if it hits.
Which luckily it did.
If it hits.
I didn't want to jinx the.
Yeah.
to jinx
That's
the
why I
miss.
said it after. Yeah, after I know it hit already. But here we are. We only have to fight that one trainer before we fight Erica. So
We didn't speak about the awesome music of these games, so legendary.
oh yeah, just one of
Yeah,
the best
yeah,
game
but
soundtracks.
yeah, it's
in my
not
opinion.
100.
The problem is, of course, the red bar.
That red bar really takes it over.
So this is a little bit
Yeah,
monko.
Gen 1 gym leader.
Oh, you don't
music
even
is
use
great.
Blizzard here. I guess
Yeah.
it makes sense. You don't need it.
Especially in,
Yeah,
for
'cause
example, in
Earthquake's so
Crystal,
good.
you have an awesome remake in on
Yeah,
that.
Gen 2.
Is Earthquake
can travel
100?
to Kanto as well, and
I think it
the
is.
Gen 1 gym leaders, they have such an awesome soundtrack.
Definitely. Such a good splits, to be honest. Well executed.
Yeah.
This Erica splits is by far the most. There is 100% execution expect if you miss a Blizzard.
Mhm.
A good things that we didn't speak about. That's the.
Yeah, thank you too.
the
Appreciate
item
that.
Optimization. Right now, Conception have exactly 20 items from still the Koga fight. Conception have exactly 20 items. That's awesome because of that. All of the gym leader cannot give you a TM, and that saves you lots of time, especially because of the jingle when you get this extra TM. So that's an optimizations.
Tombstoner.
And we go for some quiz.
Tombstoner is a nice move.
Yeah, yep. Definitely TM28. We didn't use TM28 earlier for anything.
When do you
else.
want Ice Beam over Blizzard for
Yeah.
the accuracy when you're red barring like
Definitely
this?
not dig.
I'm assuming.
Yeah. So yeah, this is a.
I'm
just a
I'm
very
assuming
slow
that
gym
because you're
we have to
under-leveled,
answer all
you'd
these
want
questions,
Blizzard.
or else we'd be fighting all of these trainers. But we just go through the quiz.
I don't know why I'm very bad at this quiz.
The
I
animation for
always
Ice Beam is
fail it
also
somehow.
longer.
Yeah. The answers. If you
Are you
want to
talking
cheat
about for, like,
for
the
in
last fight
future,
in the
it's A,
game?
B, 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 A, B. That's what.
Because wouldn't that be the only time it matters?
And you don't have to go down to press
Yo.
no. That's why I said A, B, 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 A, B. So B will
How
just
do you even
default
say
to
your
no.
name?
So if
Is
you press
it
B, it's no, A is yes.
Menno Savage?
So we don't have to waste frames moving our cursor.
Sorry for butchering that
So
if
it
I
kinda
did,
looks
but
like
yo,
we're
thank you
pressing
so much
yes
for this
for
tier 1
everything, but
sub.
not.
Really appreciate that. Very nice of you.
And
Have a good
also
one.
shout out to that first question, which is, does Caterpie evolve into Butterfree? With the answer being yes, but it's technically no.
No.
Like, we know it's Caterpie, then
No.
Metapod, then Butterfree.
There's also the question: does a Poliwag evolve 3 times?
Nah, so
It
even
does
though we
now.
have
It
battle
does
animations
now, but
off,
it's-
depending on the move,
Not
it
that
can be an
kind, yeah.
instant
Yeah.
hit
Hey,
or
we go
it
for the
does
best
kind of a
attack
blinking
of
thing.
all
Ah.
time.
Didn't butcher it too much.
They might.
I was
be
honestly
still.
lost.
Which is not a thing, unfortunately. I
Not
thought they would
yet.
have made it a thing by now, but
No,
not yet.
then not yet. Incoming your favorite
Yeah,
ones.
yeah, my favorite.
I had a double
Unfortunately,
take
it's
at
gonna go
first
down
because I was
pretty
like,
quick.
does his
Oh,
name say
yeah.
menu
Yeah,
sausage?
sadly.
I'm like, oh no, I can't say that.
All right, so here's our, what is that, sixth gem now, yeah?
Time hard to explain. No, I got you. No, I've seen what you're talking about because I played my entire playthrough with animations off as well.
Lines like agility is to just holding B. If you're doing that, the dialogue will instantly go to the next line.
Yep, Screech is another move that does that.
Clearing through.
And let's get ready to get some Fs in the chat for my boy Arcanine here. My favorite
Let's
Pokemon.
go.
Peace.
Gone too soon.
Dude, Arcanine is so
We have him on my
cool
shirt
in this
here.
game.
This is actually actually where is he? This is a combo Harry Potter and a Pokemon.
So
shirt that
Earthquake,
was
see it
perfect for
blinks,
this
but
event,
Horn, yeah.
because I'm running both of those games.
So in this gym, we can dig, yeah, because as we saw earlier, in the Erika gym, we cannot.
Sucker
dig
for dog
some
Pokemon,
reason,
fair.
so it's weird, and it's interesting because it's a little bit faster to go with the next gym
like-
bicycle instead of flying.
It's like either
because the Pokemon
Arcanine,
Center is
Mewtwo, or like
it's on the
Dragonite, or like some of the like
south
coolest looking
on
Pokemon
this
in this
town.
game.
And the gym is on the total north, as you see. So yeah, it's a little bit faster to going with the bike. Some, of course, all of these teleporter are 100%.
At least I
scripted.
thought
This
so
is
when I
always
was a
the same
kid.
path. We've carefully avoid all of those trainers, and here we go for
Yeah, we're already here.
Sabrina.
Yeah, see, when we said boss rush, we weren't lying.
In Gen 2, you got a spinner in this arena. It's
Yeah.
so annoying.
Oh yeah, it's pretty dangerous too.
That's why I only run Gen 1.
Yeah.
I do not like spinners.
Yeah.
Spinners give me anxiety.
Gen 1 doesn't have multiple things added in Gen 2, for example, shinies or...
Spinners aren't too bad in like Gen
Or day
3
night
because you can just
cycle.
pause
Yeah,
it.
day-night cycles, yeah.
Or color.
Very useful
Yeah.
crit.
Is there any like good ways of getting
Listen,
around spinners? And I mean,
Gen 2
obviously
is
there
a
is ways of
female,
getting around
that's
spinners
weird.
in second gen. I'm just not sure what they would be.
All right, everyone listen. Oh, wait, no, there's one more. I forgot about Venomoth. But the Alakazam, everyone pay attention.
Yeah.
'Cause
Okay.
This is the Alakazam. We fight another one.
There
too,
we go.
but- All right, listen to the jingle. That's Ghastly. That's
Definitely
Ghastly.
Ghastly.
That's Ghastly.
That's
Yeah, that doesn't make
Ghastly,
sense.
That's ghastly.
Goodbye, Mr. Mustache.
Yeah. and
It's
you-
Later.
glitchless.
All right, 7 badges down. We only got 1 left.
Incoming a pretty interesting optimization of the dig. Because of those teleporters have a pretty interesting animation, but the animation is locked from the localization of your character. So because of that, we'll see a very fast dig. There we
Yeah.
go. And now, for some reason, the last gym, the Eden, we don't know which one,
Yeah.
which will be the very last gym leader, because he is back apparently.
Spinner-
so
spinners,
finally
such
have
as
the
NPCs
opportunity
that
to take this very nice
rotate.
page. But before that, we have 2 trainer, and it's not this one, but the next one.
Because
It's,
any
yeah,
extra
extra
encounters are
sufficient.
Yeah,
just
the
Yeah.
Machoke
time
is
loss.
scary.
Yeah, yeah. So this one, he just has a Rhyhorn. This is fine. We Earthquake him. He's done. Now the next trainer we fight, we are gonna save for in case we die. Of course, as I keep mentioning, we have the revive, so it's fine. But we really want to keep this red bar as long as we can. So if we died then revived, we would be out of red bar, and it's gonna slow us down a little bit. So if we end up dying, which is a pretty decent chance, then we're gonna just reset instead, because we'd rather keep red bar till as late as we can in the run.
So this matchup can low kick, can karate chop. Most of them can crit, and a crit will definitely kill, but a low kick no crit will not kill us.
Or the rare karate chop no
Yeah.
crit. Karate
Yeah.
chop has a
Yeah,
very
the-
high crit chance though.
Let's see.
Okay, we're
Except I
fine.
guess perfect.
Perfect, yeah.
All right, we are fine. Thanks, Batman.
Blizzard cannot miss here, of course, because of his accuracy once again.
Yeah, I know, right? Cubone.
There we go.
So here, the possibility to pass this trainer is just to go for the spinner.
Ooh,
from
nice,
the
Magus. I
right
might have
of this,
to-
gym, but
Might have to do the same
that's
thing.
So slow.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
spinners
Also,
are really
although I
good.
already had
So
a
you have to
low-key
keep
cheat
him,
meal today,
faster to
so
just exit the gym,
probably
to reset
tomorrow.
the position of any NPC in there and just cheese it.
The reason why Conception use this menu at the exit of this gym is because the menu will appear some frame earlier because of there is no sound at all.
It's more so that I
Skip the turn frame to go
bought
back
it from a
inside
restaurant
the
that doesn't
building as
have
well.
calories listed,
Whenever
so
you
I'm just
pause-
kind of like,
we try to pause optimally whenever we're about to turn.
Don't
Anywhere
know.
in any direction, because
Can only guess in a
you-
certain
it-
calorie
It
range.
costs 1 frame to turn, but if we do it from a pause menu, we actually get to save.
Right before I can, like basically when I drove back from the
Save
gym,
frames.
I always pick up
Yeah.
like fresh guacamole from
So
a
we
Mexican
don't
restaurant
really
rather than
require
just buying it from
any,
like a
ex-
store or
expensive
making the guac
against,
myself. It's not that expensive,
Gil.
so
Yeah, no.
it's like a little. It's like
required.
under
Just
$3
round on
for a
ground
container.
is
But then I
serious
also ended up
business.
getting like a taco salad from there. Not even a taco salad. It's just like there's not even any ground beef in it. It's just like chicken, shrimp, and
Yeah.
beef.
Spider-Man
Mainly just
theme,
protein and
Batman
lettuce, so it's not gonna be bad. It's just whatever they cook it with.
theme.
I have no
Nearly as
idea.
strong. You can see that I'm level 46, so I'm much stronger than level 45, obviously.
Yeah, and we got.
I'm cutting right now, so
Yeah.
I have to be
Yeah.
somewhat
This
careful.
Blizzard is
But
orange. Let's see.
Yeah,
that's
all
alright. all right, at least those blizzards
This
hit.
Ryan is not dangerous at all. He will always go for Fusure.
I've lost
Not
5
that
pounds
it's a
so far. I
pronunciation.
started cutting about 2 weeks
And
ago,
the-
so
As we said, it's a one.
I should be able to hit my
attack,
goal of
but he's
10
slower
by the end
than
of the
us,
month
so
pretty easily.
he never can hit us. There's no way he can do any single HP of damage. So
That's why I don't really care about doing
It's
cheats.
just slow to have to do Blizzard
I-
twice, that's
yeah,
all.
That's all. Well, we got all of you got all of the badges.
did. Checked all the boxes.
Okay, next rival fight coming up.
This one is very surprising. It killed me during my very first playthrough because I was not ready for this
Yeah,
fight.
I wasn't.
He's on that
prepared.
Greg Doucette.
Yeah,
I do
it's
love
very
me some
easy.
Greg
It does come out
Doucette.
of nowhere. You can't even see him coming. It's not
Yeah.
like, oh man, let me turn around real quick.
Yeah, and
No.
you have a very good team, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. it's
Every
beginning
day I have
with,
Gilbert
but
Gottfried yelling at me what's in the circle.
Fortunately for this round, it begins with a Pidgeotto, and once
And to
again,
do better
Oliver
than
is
last
a
time.
very smart guy. He will always use the most powerful attack against us, and our agility is
A psychic type.
a psychic type,
Yeah.
and we are poison. So he say, "Hey, agility is super effective against you. I will just spam it." So he cannot deal any damage to Nidoking because of that. That's all.
Yeah, AI works a little strange sometimes.
If you know things about Twitch Play Pokemon, that's also why one of those Pokemon. This is
Man, this, just like actually paying attention to it, it's just like, I mean, I already knew beforehand, but I'm just like, man, this
at the very end of the game.
the spread of attacks that you have is just so good.
We used to use Earthquake there
That's
on this
so-
Growlithe. That's why I second guessed myself for a second. But because we use an extra X special in this more safe route, we can just Thunderbolt and it's fine. But we do have to use it for this Alakazam. So
Earthquake, Thunderbolt, Blizzard, and Horn Drill, just domination.
Yeah, it's
there
very
we
good.
go.
So yeah, it's a different strategy here to use one extra X special to deal with this Venusaur with a Blizzard. Most of the overrunners who go for the PP up during the cycling world can use not an extra X special here, just go for an extra on drill because they have 6 of them.
Yeah.
Badge check, guys. So
Yeah,
I hope
everyone
all of
Hold
the
up your
audience,
badges,
So,
please.
all of
Yeah,
your
I hope
all of the badges.
Forgot to use my bike.
Do you
Bad
have your
check.
badges?
Yeah, there you go.
You guys on the
This badge
couch.
check
Let me
is
see them.
very long because
Yeah,
there
it
are
is.
8 different goals.
Bro, every
to check
GDQ,
every single
I
badges.
wrap my
So
It's like going
my
through
badge
customs
around like my
sometimes.
monitor, and it's just like in plain sight, but they'll still stop me. They'll just like be like, "Hey, where's it at?" Because they only look at my neck. I'm the type of
no
person that if I
things
sit
about
down, like,
all
all right,
of the optimization possible.
say if
in
I'm
this
like
round
at a Smash
is the
tournament
optimization of the
and
super
I'm at the setup, I can't have
You
anything in my pockets
always
or
get,
anything around me
you
or
always
on me.
have
If I have a
norm, and
sweatshirt, it
that's
has to be
always
off.
stop
Like,
your character if you go through
I don't
the
know why.
end of your super report, and because of
Just
that,
distracts me.
we have to refill the super report.
so I get to the
before
setup,
it
take it
goes
all
to
off,
the end.
bag off,
And this is
wallet
why,
everything
most
out.
of them know like that exact the very same spots to refill the super reports to don't have to count their own steps.
came back to the stream and you're still watching the run. Yep.
All right, last badge check.
Because
Coming.
time.
Victory Road. And that's really
Yeah.
interesting because there is a way to deal with this entire cave without any encounter.
Yeah. But you can always swag boulder.
Yeah.
Not here. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, but not on this one.
Okay.
Yeah,
Not
we
on
will
this
explain
one.
that. That's the same thing that the swag PC we speak about because if you turn around exactly
Wasn't gonna watch,
on the
like,
frame when
half
the
of it.
boulders begin to move, you can turn your character and have the animation of the dust behind the boulder go in the wrong in the wrong placements, and that's pretty funny. So, but that's lose you 2 frames, not just for fun. It's absolutely just for fun.
All right, we're gonna
But-
take this a little slow.
Really?
Yeah, I
Good.
hit that option so
Yeah.
many times.
Yeah.
This one is also very scary. This one is named the extra tricky trainer because there
I
was
know
a
I'm gonna eat my
really
words on this. I don't think the
well-known
bike's too bad in
extra tricky
Pokemon
with this
Red,
one
but
in
I'm
a
really
very
used to the
awesome pace.
movement
Yeah.
in
And that
Emerald.
destroyed this,
Emerald Mach Bike's hella
One
fun.
extra frame, one extra step there. Oops.
the legendary
Pulling off the
bicycle.
movement with
Hey,
that
hello,
is just so
legendary
clean.
bird.
I remember I used to
Yeah.
practice
Yeah.
movement with it because
Yeah,
I had
we
like
saw
a
Moltres briefly, and
Yeah.
I mean hatching eggs, so I just like find a spot with like a bunch of movement stuff to do and just do it for the fun of it. Even when I was a kid and didn't speedrun anything, I just thought it was
Right,
fun
There you go.
to like try and
Wanna
go
wait
through
till I
without
get
making
to
the bonk
next step
sound go
so I can
through.
bonk it.
It's very
All
satisfying.
right, let's see if we can get it.
It will never not be satisfying.
Nope, not quite.
From
Not
the
quite. Ah,
Ah.
I'm
let's
not
see.
very
Let's
good
see
at it.
one.
Yeah.
There
There we
it
go.
Hey.
That's a
Nice.
frame perfect trick,
Yeah.
and that's totally useless.
Yeah, it actually is hurtful.
My man.
It wastes frames. So. There we go.
So we have 3 boulder to make in place to make all
So
way
cool.
free from this from this
There
cave.
we go.
Just be careful
I don't know
it's
about the mountain bike
Close to
thing.
one.
I,
It's
all I,
very
remo-
easy to
all I
remember.
remember is like Gen 3 had the Acro and Mach bike. I didn't play much
Yeah,
Gen 4.
I always do have to do an extra.
Or at least
review
it's just
here.
not
There's
in
a
my
way
instant
to
memory. I
set it up
definitely
with
beat the
very optimal
game, but
movement
like
that I'm just not familiar with.
Yeah, with a very.
I either
optimal
didn't
movement,
play
you
it
can
over
go
and over
you
again
can
as
have
much,
the
or-
super report here at the same moment from the bike, but
It just
it's
wasn't as
pretty-
memorable.
Yeah,
for me.
I
As much
have
as
to learn that.
Gen
I
3
still have
was.
to learn that. All right, let's see if we can
That's
get one
also
more.
because of the boulder swag, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because when you turn around 1 times, that counts you an extra step. I really well know that because I did.
Hey.
Hey, because I did this run with a DDR pad. That's a huge problem for the report.
Got a few
Hey,
in there.
Hey.
There we go. Just for you, ESA. Just for you.
that's such
That's such.
pretty great.
Yeah.
There's also a full story, guy, if you want to just
Eh,
there, but
We're good. We don't need it.
Don't need it. Revive strats.
Yeah, we got the revives. Also, usually in other routes, we'd actually deposit a couple of our Pokemon here. But because we have revives and we would need to swap if we had to use them, we're actually going to keep all of our Pokemon, which will make our Hall of Fame segment a little bit longer, but it makes it a little bit safer. So,
And we can see all of the names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that we get Aquaman and so on.
Aquaman, Batman, done by
Pyros and
Mitako.
A.
Yeah.
So Lorelei have a pretty weird AA because she will always go for rest at the second turn.
All right. Salute Aquaman, everybody.
Goodbye, Aquaman.
Boom.
Aw.
Oh.
Ironically taken out by Aurora Beam.
Rest for some reason. Always on the turn 2 after dealing
Really?
with
Interesting.
our beams, and because of that, this entire team will get destroyed with the on drill X accuracy.
Always does
combo.
rest there.
Yeah. That's a nifty sprite. Looks like Five Nights at Freddy's kind of.
Yeah.
Yep. Red bar is worth it alone to skip that.
I guess they were just like.
Yeah, Jinx is it's horrible.
It,
It's so
it
terrible.
seems weird because the AI probably has the
Developers.
the
Yeah.
intelligence
Oh,
from
yeah.
like doing
Goodbye.
super potions when
Goodbye,
you're low.
Knuckles. See
Nothing
you.
personal. Again, not personal.
It's
How
Yeah.
much of a donation for you to do a Jinx's impression?
Oh yeah. It really it wouldn't take much.
I always played
honestly.
blue, so
I would do it just for fun. Oh, I talked to her
this-
twice.
bright
Oh,
red
too
color
bad.
scheme is messing with
Yeah.
That's
me.
not a very long one.
Yeah, same. Because I just got done playing blue. I was looking up some emulator footage for the thumbnail, and I was like, "Is this right?"
There we go. So I will not jinx.
Is this
that.
color palette right? And
There
it
is-
was. It's just like it's
there
so
is a
different.
Very, very, very.
I calculated it out. It's a
okay.
1.9% chance that I could
1.9,
die.
that's-
1.9. But again, I have revived, so it's not the end of the world. Nope, we're
No,
fine.
even if it's a crit, we're also fine.
Yeah.
The things that can happen is a slam crit,
Yeah.
and that's very rare, to be honest.
Right, makes sense. Conception.
Using Blizzard against those
Sounds
against
to
those
soft
Onyx
locks.
is a little bit faster than Unreal because you don't have the text box. It's a one-hit KO. So
Plus, they're not very effective
yeah.
on the Onyxes, too. Well, we do get the super effective, so that balances
Yeah,
it out.
that's
yeah,
balancing.
Seems like
Yeah,
a clear
yeah.
choice to me. Suppose so, Dragon. Do you edit these lives into videos? I'm not gonna
Alright,
edit
and that's
this.
Bruno.
No.
pretty clean fights.
If
So
I'm
2 out of
trying
4
to
through
achieve
our
a certain
Elite Four.
goal, and I achieve the goal,
So
that'll get edited
Becoming
into one.
Yeah,
I'll make it pretty
most
clear if what I'm
random
doing is
fight
for YouTube,
in,
because
the entire games.
So we make it a little bit safer.
it
just
doesn't
in
make
case.
much sense to
So
do
this
something to have it be
extra
only
can have a
temporary.
huge,
where I can
have
make a
huge
YouTube video and
impact
have
for
it
the
just
very last Pokemon of Vegeta.
Be a
should
fun
give
little
you,
edited together
extra-
thing
Just to be
forever.
safe. I think it'll be fine, but why risk it, you know?
So yeah, about the sector candy that's make you faster than the Gengar level 60, so it's very important.
But I wouldn't say every step of
It's
the
also
process is.
because,
In fact, with
every
this
single
video,
Pokemon the trainer
because
doesn't
it's going to
stack
take me multiple
EVs,
attempts, I don't expect to be doing
except you
GDQ style commentary every single run. It'll probably be a lot of post commentary,
the experience of the
explaining
fight, so
all like what
this
I
is
do
why
in
we are
strats
faster
and
than even
how everything pans
very-
out.
very high
I'll pretty
level
much just go
commands,
until
so
I'm
it's definitely fine.
comfortable
Just make
or
sure I
like
use the
I'm
right
happy
moves.
with what I do.
Did that in practice, and I used the wrong move by accident.
It's a very
Just
good
like
set.
anything,
It's
like,
a very good red bar.
I very rarely go for, I mean, other than like super meme games
that's
that have no competition. I don't
That was
ever
a
really
Gengar
go for
try
world
on the
records.
Goal bat with the amazing face.
Yeah.
I get much more entertained by seeing how good I can get in a
Once
short
again,
amount of
it's a guess,
time, rather than how good I can
That's
get in a
guess.
long
Yeah,
period
all
of
these
time.
cries are all messed up.
But it really
Actually,
depends
Arbok
on the
is fine, I
game.
think. Yeah, that one's
Yeah.
fine.
Definitely.
That one's fine.
And normally here, if you don't have
Not
the
much of a
experience,
grinder.
you shouldn't
Wouldn't
be
say
able
that,
to beat
but
this
depends on the
Legolas
game.
because it's Gengar, but
Yeah.
thanks to Raikkonen, he is dead.
I don't like grinding movement.
Doesn't
I like
go for-
grinding
don't go
like
for Earthquake
skips
against
and
Gengar
tricks.
in over generation, guys,
Yeah.
especially from Gen 3. You will have a very bad
I don't like
surprise if
grinding
you
through
do
the same
that.
areas over and over again, just trying to like figure
Yeah.
out
Because of levitations.
how long to
So,
hold left for
let's
to make sure I can save the right
decide.
amount of
Yeah.
frames and stuff.
All right.
I could do it. I just don't
Yeah, go for it.
like
We got all
really
set up here.
enjoy it.
Let's
If I do a run where I get all the skips first try,
Floha
I'm cool with
258
it.
donated $5. So hyped to finally see Skyward Sword make an appearance at ESA. Go my Pika, good luck for the run coming up.
Yeah, so let's get some more donations in for that Skyward Sword incentive,
yeah.
honestly. It's going to be so worth it. That's exactly the amount.
It's such a great
Yeah.
run to finish this stream too.
Yeah, I will definitely watch that.
Me too. I'm sticking around.
I'm looking forward for the easy video I get to make
We
later
wanna
this
keep
year
up
when
to
Skyward
above
Sword gets
129
re-released, and I can do
well,
speedrunners
129
react
or
to it.
above, and we are at 130.
That's what
so-
that's what I like Skyward
Exactly
Sword
enough.
for.
Now, we're going to
The
X special
free
here on this
content.
Gyarados, and he's going to use Hydro Pump. That's how the AI
Have you
works
ever
in
play
all sets.
Octopath Traveler? I love
And
Octopath
if
Traveler.
it crits, we're dead. Doesn't really matter. We can be full health,
I also
we're dead.
played Project
That's why we
Triangle
say it.
Strategy, the demo, and I pretty
so
much enjoyed that too.
let's just see what
So
it gives
looking
us.
forward for that to come out. React vids for the win.
And we're
Dude,
fine.
the last one I did did really well. I mean, there's just not a lot of them to make. Like,
Once again, Slancer,
for example, I
the
wouldn't make a
exact
Pokemon
same
Snap
AI
video because the
that
new
the
Pokemon
rival,
Snap
so
coming
he
out
always goes
is
for
going to be an
agility
entirely new game.
if he have
At
it,
least,
and he
pretty
have it
sure,
On
so.
Dragonair, on Dragonite.
I don't really
Only
value
the-
so much the perspective of speedrunners
oh,
of the original Pokemon
goodness,
Snap
this
when it
full
comes to
side.
their enjoyment of it.
Aerodactyl.
But I think it'll be
Aerodactyl,
interesting to get like
These
Gymnast's
things.
perspective on Skyward Sword when he's using like the Joy-Cons and to see what he thinks of it. I think that is somewhat
Not
interesting.
for us.
The triangle demo got you hyped?
It always
yeah.
feels like
it's
Thunderbolt
cool. It's
shouldn't
cool.
work well on Aerodactyl.
I'd recommend
but
trying it
does in
out.
this one.
Yeah.
So.
Because,
Yeah, it's another
Rock
Octopath.
type
I
is
would,
not immune from electric.
I'll try it
This
out.
is
It's very
only
different to
rock type, and
Octopath.
Aerodactyl is a rock
It's,
type and flame type.
It's
This
face
is,
value, it seems to have more
pretty
depth.
common mistakes players does. by.
You can get it on the
their
Switch.
own type
Well, yeah, I
tables,
mean, if you have a Doctor Pad,
was
you gotta get
Lance.
it on the Switch.
Yeah,
but-
well made.
Now we're done with the Elite Four. Game's over, right?
Yeah.
Definitely.
So there is many threats against the champ.
Actually gonna
Depend
use the
of course of the risk you would like to
Oh,
take.
hey.
Hey,
69.
nice.
69.
Oh,
You guys are so
nice.
easily
That's
impressed.
awesome.
Yeah, definitely check it out, guys. Feel free to play it and come back and let me know what you guys think of it.
Jinx impression.
There's actually a lot of content in the demo. It's gonna take you more than an hour to beat. How do you find content and get permissions for your
It's okay,
speedrunner
it's
highlights?
okay.
I have no idea how you would
It's
do
no
that.
Speedrun. I know. but I do my best. I do
If people
my
submit a
best.
clip, then I
Alright.
usually know who to
So this
contact.
fight
So
can
we
go a
just
few
message
different
them.
ways.
Hey, can I
It
use
can
your
go
clip
safe,
that
it
you
can go
submitted?
non-safe, so
They're like,
we'll see
yeah.
what happens.
Yeah, and you will see
If we
the
find clips through other
animation of the
methods,
effects are back on.
such as
Yeah, if
we
there's
have like a
no
list
reason
of
at
people
all,
that
we have
already
to have
gave
the
me
animations
like
on,
permanent
so
permission.
we're
So
fine.
every week we manually check to go to their Twitch clips and just check the past week.
Okay,
I
double
mean,
mirror move.
That's we will
Double
finish
mirror.
with
To
a
answer your question, just ask.
69,
Yeah.
Mike.
Oh no, we're gonna level up twice.
Yeah.
Oh damn,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah,
Unfortunately.
because yeah.
Hi there, Zoinks. I'm not streaming for too much longer. I just
Okay,
wanted to
this
see
is
the
the
rest of
beginning
this, which is just
Yeah,
it's
but
he's just
hey,
horn
yeah,
drilling
it's
it
right
all
jingle
out.
this time 'cause we're
So
not in red bar, so.
Yeah.
why is Lance still gatekeeping? He's already lost.
Such an amazing song once again.
Gotta ham it up with in-person events. Fair enough.
So that's even with even if we have
Rip.
to handle, even if concession have to handle so many renames and so many stuff with RNG manipulation, he will be under 2 hours. That's
Yeah.
definitely something I'm not able to accomplish. Or
Yeah.
you definitely
It's so
have to
funny
be
during
really
the
skillful in
Nintendo
all this
Directs.
category
So many
to
people like
accomplish that. That's definitely a goal.
they
for
see like
many,
RPG
many
stuff and
runners
they're
of this
instantly
category.
like,
The
boo. Where
the
I'm like,
famous
all right.
line of the set.
All right.
The sub 2 is,
Yeah.
is always the line.
Got
that
some
takes you
strategy
from beginner
games,
to
some RPG type
intermediate or
shit.
however you wanna phrase
Like,
it.
come on.
And
Not that I
unfortunately, we
like-
had that
not that I
snafu
like
at the
RPGs by
beginning. I
default,
can say that I learned
but,
something
like,
today.
I was pretty excited
which
about that
is,
one.
Next time I run this in a marathon, I gotta be very careful with my naming and naming incentives to make sure that I don't put myself in jeopardy here. But that's our last fight of the run. Now the time is not yet, but it is coming up. We have to get through our Hall of Fame sequence first. Let Oak come and talk to us for a little
We
bit.
get a sound glitch.
Yeah.
Right after this, I actually do want to show one of the
that's
games out of
not-
the recent
that's not
direct that I'm
once.
looking forward
It's
to
out
that
in-
really no one's talking
get
about, not that
Is it-
much.
Always that's
I
dope.
think,
Yeah, it's
I think
always
this is
that.
always
It's called
this
Neon
one,
White,
yeah.
if you
Always
guys
this
haven't
one,
heard of
it's
it.
always this one.
I was
But that's
instantly
kinda-
Because
impressed.
we are not used in the glitch
With
category
barely
to
seen
see
any
this,
gameplay.
this
Yeah.
cutscene because we immediately teleport ourselves from the Hall of Fame.
Outside of like
so-
golf, it was like
There you
that
go.
Project Triangle Strategy, and then that Neon White games. I was
Congratulations,
like,
Mitako.
it was a pretty
You
cool.
did it.
Yeah.
So
I
time
should-
is coming up after we
After we phase out,
Yeah.
we have to get through. Let all of our Pokemon be shown, and then it's going to show my my stats, quote unquote.
Exactly.
And then fade out, and it'll be time. Batman.
Yeah. It's Batman.
You want to say time? Nah, okay.
Where is Aquaman?
Here,
Coming up.
Here they
Hey, Aquaman.
are. Yeah. Thank you for taking that one hit for us.
Yeah.
Wow, that Dan Vale, that sounds
Tiny
like
Paras.
A little Paris,
Useful
yeah.
for dig
a real treat.
and cut.
And
and
cut.
cats, of course. In-game time.
All right,
one.
time is getting ready to come up.
And
And time. Woo! Just under.
woo!
Just under.
Very nice run,
All right.
Conception.
Honestly, that's an awesome run.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No-
well done.
Yeah, we
One-
recovered.
Some nice,
Not
enjoyable
a
commentary as well.
single
Very informative.
Gentleness.
It's a nice run.
The entire run.
Which,
If
to
you didn't
explain
do
that
this
brief-
run, then I would have been not happy watching the alternatives. Okay, real quick, I want to show you guys that game. Yeah, that was cool. How many world record do you hold? I don't know. I don't care about that kind of stuff. This is the game.
As above, so below. Why do they need assassins in heaven?
Just imagine in your head
To do
speedruns of
someone's
this.
dirty work.
There's like different cards you can use. If you see over here. So you have to switch between them while you're doing like all this crazy ass movement.
It's kill or be killed. You won't last long if you can't rely on yourself.
Bro, this looks so sick. Like,
God's judgment has nothing to do with it.
so yeah, they barely showed any gameplay of it, and I was still like, this looks pretty cool. So that's the only other game that I was really looking forward to, other than, you know, golf. Whenever golf comes out, I might have some of my homies come over and we'll do a little stream of that. Cause I love the original Mario Golf. Yeah. And who knows if it's still in development or what's going on with it. But yeah, it seems like it's gonna be a Switch exclusive, so that'll be pretty cool. But yeah, guys, honestly, that's all we're going to be doing for today's stream, because A, I had to start late because I woke up late. B, I had back day today, so I just can't sit for super long without taking breaks. So I pretty much have to go chill for a little bit. It's been about 3 hours. And I need to go eat my next meal anyways. So tomorrow I'm going to be live for a lot longer. We're probably going to be doing like a 6 or 7 hour stream of learning. So what we'll probably do is I'll probably do like a couple hour, like, well, I'm going to probably figure out which tutorials that I'm actually going to like look through during that time for the manips, figure out what's best, and we'll look through those. So we'll learn. We're definitely going to learn the Surge manip, and we're definitely going to learn the Nidoran manip. I'm not sure if we'll tackle Mount Moon or not, but we'll figure out when we get to it. See how I'm doing with learning that, but. And then we'll probably do what we did today. We'll probably watch another run. I think tomorrow we're going to watch the world record run. And so we can learn a little bit more through that. Trying to think what else. I think that I'm going to watch I think I'm gonna watch this off stream. This right here. Well, I'm gonna figure out which one is like his most recent one. So this 35 one at first glance, but I don't know. I'm gonna watch this off stream so I can focus more on the commentary without like talking to chat and stuff, because I'm sure he's gonna have like a lot of stuff to say. But tomorrow we'll watch the world record. So if you guys want to watch whatever I'm watching, I'm gonna be checking this out pretty much right after I end this. I'm gonna go lay down for a little bit and do that, and then I think EZScape and I are gonna work on a main channel video tonight. We have a pretty cool concept in mind, but I don't spoil that kind of stuff. So yeah, guys, like I said, I'm pretty much doing daily streams at this point. So just get used to seeing me, if that's okay with you. Thank you guys for being here. Truly appreciate it. Follow if you haven't. If you're for some reason new to my stream, I'd really appreciate that, so you guys can catch me next time. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Conception, shout out to Conception again for giving me a lot of information during this. Any of you guys that are helping me out, I really do actually appreciate backseating, as long as like it's helping me learn and stuff like that. So I'm gonna be the type of guy I'll be like, yeah, thank you for doing that. Same thing with my Yu-Gi-Oh. I like, if I'm trying to get better, any information you can throw at me, as long as people aren't just being like, wow, you don't know that, or the speedrun community is always really nice for that kind of stuff. So I appreciate you guys for being understanding if I have a lack of knowledge. But once I learn something once, don't have to learn it again. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Peace out, guys. Beautiful life, and catch you tomorrow.